In 2020, a dimensional gate suddenly opened, and otherworldly creatures known as spirit beasts began invading Earth. Traditional weapons, even the most devastating like nuclear weapons, proved almost useless against these spirit beasts, and humanity teetered on the brink of extinction. Fortunately, in the midst of this crisis, some humans awakened special abilities, allowing them to hatch spirit beast eggs and form contracts with their own spirit beasts. These individuals came to be known as spirit beast masters. It must be said that every beast tamer is a rare elite of humanity, enjoying the highest income and privileges. Our male lead, Chen Xing, is one such beast tamer, except his spirit beast is a little special compared to others. Like any other morning, Chen Xing woke up, except he felt incredibly heavy, as if he were being crushed. As his vision cleared, he realized a beautiful girl was lying on top of him. He distinctly remembered telling her to sleep in the bed while he took the sofa. So how did they end up like this? As Chen Xing wondered how to get her off of him, his phone rang. It was his sister calling. "Hello, sis, can whatever it is wait?" Chen Xing was going to brush it off, but what his sister said on the other end of the line made him change his tune immediately. "What? Hold on, I'm coming right away." At that moment, the girl lying on Chen Xing also groggily woke up. "Master, what's going on?" "Ah, Lily, let me explain." Chen Xing roughly recounts what he overheard on the phone, and Lily Lai immediately sobers up. "Is it your sister, Master? Then let's go save her. Looks like Lily's completely forgotten she's lying on top of me." Though his sister was in danger, the scene unfolding before him made it hard to focus. The beautiful, fiery girl named Lily was his human-shaped spirit familiar, the very thing that set him apart from most other spirit masters. But their immediate problem is rescuing his sister, Chen Luna, who is currently surrounded by thugs. "Don't come any closer. My brother is on his way. Do you know how strong he is?" Chen Luona fiercely threatened the thugs, but couldn't stop her body from trembling. Even if her brother came today, he would only meet his end. "Our boss himself is going to take you down," the thugs replied. Their boss is a certified spirit beast master, and his spirit beast is a massive, ferocious red snake. They knew Chen Xing was a capable fighter, but their leader was confident his spirit beast would bring him to his knees. Chen Luna paled when she heard he was a certified spirit beast master. Seeing this, the thugs threatened her, saying her brother Chen Xing was a talentless bum who couldn't possibly stand against Master Han Jiao. Just as they said that, Chen Xing and Li arrived, and the thugs smirked when they saw him. Little did they know, Chen Xing would actually dare to show up. "Did you hit my men? You're young and reckless, but I suggest you wise up. Young man, you can't afford to mess with spirit beastmasters." The portly Han family member stood up and arrogantly told Chen Xing to know his place and beg for forgiveness. "Since you have a pretty sister, I'll spare your life, on the condition that Chen Luona stays and serves me for a month." But as he spoke, Han Jiao's eyes fell on Lily, and he felt she was even more beautiful than Chen Luona. His restless hand reached out to touch Lily, but was immediately sent flying by a punch from Chen Xing. "Put your filthy hands away." Before Han Jiao could react, he was sent flying, landing in a humiliating heap. His shiny bald head was exposed. No wonder he always wore a hat. His rage ignited. To Han Jiao, Chen Xing was just a talentless nobody who dared to strike him. But inside, he was beginning to panic because that punch really hurt, unlike anything a normal person could dish out. Chen Xing sneered, cracking his knuckles. "I love seeing trash like you, who think they're so great, suddenly question their whole existence. I have a body 100 times stronger than normal people. Even without a spirit beast, I can take you down in one hit. Damn it, so what if my body's strong? Purple Star Serpent, take his life!" Jiao's serpent, sensing its master's rage, bared its fangs menacingly. Under Han Jiao's control, it opened its crimson mouth, revealing sharp fangs as it lunged toward Chen Xing. After all, this was a spirit beast he'd spent a fortune to acquire. In this world, spirit beast masters are free to do as they please. "Got it? After I'm done playing with your sister, I'll send her down to join you." Han Jiao's savage laughter echoed through the room as Chen Luonan stood alone in the back, trembling at the sight. But at that moment, a strong shield protected Tran Tin, blocking the purple star snake's venom. Han Jiao dares to call himself a spirit beast master, forcing the beasts he buys to obey. His despicable actions only fueled his contempt. "Fine, let me show you what a real spirit master looks like," Chen Xing said smugly. At that moment, Han Jiao panicked even more, realizing that the person he thought was a talentless fool had already bonded with a spirit beast. But most importantly, his spirit beast was the beautiful blonde standing beside him. At Chen Xing's call, she began to transform, assuming her original battle form. Lily, a humanoid spirit beast of the king class, was in a completely different league than that pathetic snake. In fact, the violet python was so terrified by Lily's battle form that it immediately collapsed, trembling uncontrollably. No matter how hard Han Jiao tried to force it, the snake refused to fight. Enraged, he pressed the switch in his hand. Immediately, the collar on the purple star serpent emitted a powerful electric shock, causing it to writhe in pain. Lily, unable to watch any longer, rushed forward. To abuse your spirit beast like this, you truly are a villain. But instead of attacking Han Jiao, she destroyed the device controlling the amethyst serpent, freeing it from his grasp. You've suffered enough under his hand, haven't you? How about forming a pact with me? Chenxing gently stroked the snake's head, and it seemed quite receptive to his offer. Meeting Lily was the greatest opportunity of his life, as she awakened his hidden talents. Not only did Chenxing become a spirit beast master, but he could also freely make contracts with spirit beasts, and even transform them into human form. Like now, after making a contract with the dark purple star serpent, it quickly transformed into a beautiful girl with flowing red hair. Thank you for saving me. From now on, I will obey your every wish. Master, from today on, I'm your pet. Please use me well. As she spoke, the purple star serpent moved closer, her chest even larger than Lily's, almost suffocating Chenxing. Why are you getting so close to Master? Shameless. Lily Lai fumes. It seems Chenxing will have to deal with his spirit beast competing for affection. Soon after, the police arrived to arrest Han Jiao, who was involved in organized crime, illegal detention, and the unauthorized use of spirit beasts. That alone is enough to put this baldy away for decades. Officer Ming Lan oversaw the arrest, thanking Chenxing for his help before leaving. He politely replied that he was only there to rescue his sister. Then, Min Lan looked over at the violet star serpent, which had returned to its animal form. She was incredibly troubled, because the violet python came from the black market, and according to regulations, anyone who wasn't a spirit beast master was forbidden from raising lethal spirit beasts. Min Lan suggests that he become a registered beast tamer to make future cooperation easier, as he currently lacks identification. Ming Lan made the suggestion, but Chenxing only scratched his head, saying he'd think about it. After the policewoman left, Chen Luna approached her brother, giving him a judging look. Brother, are you raising another girl now? This is grown-up stuff. Don't worry about it. Let me take you home. Back home, Chenxing considered Ming Lan's offer. Becoming a certified spirit master would definitely increase his income, and he could finally move out of this dump. But the written exam is a bit tricky. While he studies, Lily is eating like a machine. She just finished a bowl of rice, but she's still not full. Yeah, I'm always hungry these days. I wonder if I'm about to evolve. Lily scratched her head and laughed sheepishly as Chenxing stared at their empty rice jar, unable to help but sigh. Keeping a spirit beast is so expensive. But Lily says she's about to evolve, and he's curious what form she'll take. If she becomes even more alluring, it'll be quite the boon for him. With that thought, Chenxing resolves to pass the Spirit Master exam no matter what. Only with a stable income can he feed his spirit beasts properly. All for the sake of evolution. Master, the purple star snake, slithered over as well. Chenxing thought she was hungry, but it turns out that since he gave Lily a name, the purple star snake wants one too. After some thought, Chenxing decides to name the snake girl Fish, and Lily is jealous of their bond, wishing she could crush Fish in an instant. Transing then found a quiet place to call Ming Lan, asking for her help because he had decided to take the Spirit Beastmaster exam. There was a preliminary test in just 2 weeks, so she sent him written review materials assuring him that he would pass if he studied them carefully. Then I'll be in your care? Chenxing sounded delighted on the other end. No need to be so polite, just help me out later. And with that, Chenxing studied diligently. A few days later, he arrived at the Beast Tamer examination hall, where the written test was followed by a practical skills assessment. Trantin was in high spirits, having aced the written exam and feeling even more confident about the practical. However, revealing his humanoid spirit animal was too soon, so Lily had to stay home. Fish would fight in her snake form for now. As they stepped into the arena, before the referee could even announce the start, Fish sensed an attack from behind. She and Chenxing turned their heads in unison. Their opponent is an icebird looking extremely fierce, and Fish is ready to take a bite. But suddenly, someone cut in with a hurried tone. Wait. That bird is my spirit beast. Please don't attack it. The girl managed to restrain her agitated bird, then awkwardly apologized to Chenxing and Fish. Sorry, I just tamed this spirit beast, so it's not very obedient yet. I apologize for the trouble. The girl introduced herself as Jiang Xinling, also a participant in the exam. Seeing that she meant no harm, Chenxing let it go and politely introduced himself. Let's do our best out there. Chenxing and Jiang Xinling's fervent encouragement drew the attention of many other examinees because they had seen Jiang Xinling's spirit beast in an illustrated book. It was a very rare spirit beast. Chenxing, number 27, was finally up. The goal of this test is to defeat your opponent within the time limit. If your star beast falls first, you fail. Fish's opponent is a magical beast called a little storm swallow, and its appearance already has the judges sighing in resignation. Though the matchups are random, this guy's luck is just awful. A purple star snake against an avian type? He's done for. Chenxing remained calm, first ordering Fish to spray venom in an attempt to shoot down Little Wind Swallow. But the bird was as formidable, maneuvering smoothly through the air, ensuring it wasn't hit by a single drop. Seeing this, the judges began to lament. Indeed, he's still a rookie, only knowing how to attack recklessly. Looks like this kid's out of chances. Fish is definitely at a disadvantage. Her large body lay prone on the arena floor, trembling after several attacks from the little storm swallow, and it seemed she was about to deliver a fatal blow to finish off her opponent. But just as the crazed bird lunged, Chenxing seized the moment and commanded Fish to take the opportunity. Immediately, the purple star serpent sprang into action, powerfully constricting the little wind swallow. The foolish bird was wrapped around 3 times, so tightly it couldn't struggle free. Then, Fish used her sharp fangs to finish off her prey. The whole scene unfolded so fast, even the host was astonished. What was that? Was that his strategy? The female examiner, K. Yang, couldn't help but smile meaningfully, seemingly very interested in Chenxing. Although it was a simple tactic, it was pretty good for a beginner. Chenxing's purple star snake is also very smart. It almost fooled K. Yang when she pretended to be tired and weak. The test was over, and Chenxing had passed with ease, muttering that the Spirit Master exam wasn't so difficult after all. Right after Chenxing, it was Jiang Xinling's turn, and he stayed to see how her ice bird would fight. Jiang Xinling possesses an ice phoenix, a divine beast-type spirit beast. Though only at the newborn level, it's already incredibly fierce and powerful. Their opponent is a soldier-level scarlet-spotted leopard, but it can't even launch a single attack before being defeated. Compared to Chenxing, Jiang Xinling relied on her spirit beast to breeze through the practical test. But as she turned to leave the arena, Chenxing saw the scarlet-spotted leopard Liu Chao stand up. He noticed something was off about the spirit beast, but initially thought it was part of the test, while Jiang Xinling seemed oblivious. Just as the panther's claws were about to strike, Lily suddenly appeared, blocking the attack with her sword, a sight that filled Chenxing with panic. This is bad. Why did Lily interfere? That crimson panther is incredibly strong, and Lily was pushed back after only a brief struggle. Meanwhile, Jiang Xinling was still on the ground, unable to react. Seeing her about to be attacked, Chenxing desperately rushed forward, pushing her out of the way. "Master, I can't handle this alone. I need your and Fish's help," Lily cried out. Chenxing stood up, cracking his shoulders. He never expected to get into trouble like this on exam day, but there was no choice. To survive, they had to fight together. The red-striped panther looked strange, as if it had lost its mind. Jiang Xinling watched them prepare for battle and decided to join the fray. Feeling responsible for the red-spotted leopard's frenzy, she decides to lend a hand as Fish launches a venomous attack. Taking advantage of its weakened state from the poison, Lily lunged forward, her blade drawing a sharp line through the air, successfully striking down the beast. She thought it would be difficult, but with teamwork, it was surprisingly easy. Just then, a group of people rushed into the arena and surrounded Jiang Xinling. "Miss Jiang, are you all right? We're so sorry, we're late and you were almost hurt." Jiang Xinling wanted to speak with Chenxing, but was surrounded by the group. It seems she's not just anyone. Meanwhile, K. Yang left his position and approached Chenxing, saying, "Well done, young man. I'm the chief examiner for this test. Ka Yang, you don't need to be so tense." "Hello," he replied. Ka Duong's eyes scanned him, then shifted to Lily. Could this child really be the legendary humanoid spirit beast? Can I examine her for a moment? Chenxing reluctantly agreed. And so, Lily was placed in a state-of-the-art device as Jia Yang personally oversaw the examination and data analysis, marveling at the wonder of seeing a humanoid spirit beast for the first time. "Are there no other humanoid star beasts in the world?" Chenxing asked hesitantly. Ka Duong shrugged. "I can't say for sure, but the association has never encountered one before." Then she summoned her own spirit beast, a 7-tailed fox with a humanoid form, but nowhere near as refined as Lily. As soon as Ka Yang's fox appeared, it lunged at Chenxing, sniffing him incessantly. Seeing this, she probed, "Oh, 7 Tails seems to like you a lot. Looks like you're quite popular. Is there something special about you?" Chenxing ignored both Ke Yang and her spirit beast, because Fish was suddenly acting strangely. At first, he thought she was unwell, but when he saw Fish's whole body glowing, he realized that his spirit beast was about to evolve. And wouldn't you know it, he was right. The Violet Star Serpent, originally a newborn, evolved into a warrior-level Violet Star Scale Serpent. Fish gained a new skill called Petrification. freezing opponents with a direct gaze, and its venomous spit has been enhanced with greater power, accuracy, and reserve. Seeing fish evolve, both Chantin and Lily were overjoyed. It seems it accumulated enough experience in battle to evolve, Huang muttered. According to reliable data, spirit beasts can indeed evolve by accumulating experience. However, their evolutionary path isn't fixed. Even creatures of the same type can evolve in different directions. Lily is puzzled. Why hasn't she evolved despite defeating many opponents? Maybe she's just a special case, Kaduang replied. This wasn't just to comfort Chong, because some spirit beasts are born strong, so evolution requires more experience. The Ice Phoenix is one example, and since Lai is a humanoid spirit beast, she's definitely even more powerful. Explaining this, Kei Yang remembered something and pulled out an item to give to Chen Xing. Right, after evolving, ordinary spirit beasts should be kept in spirit beast capsules like this. You'll even get a discount after becoming a spirit beast master. Chen Xing scratches his head, embarrassed. Of course he knows this, but those spirit beast capsules are ridiculously expensive, and he doesn't have the money to buy one. Then, Chen Xing put fish into a regular pod, a sight that made Lily Lai jump. Master, I'm telling you now, I absolutely refuse to stay in that capsule. Absolutely not. I never said I was going to put you in there. Chen Xing shrugged. Besides, you're humanoid, Lily. No one would even realize you're a spirit beast. Just then, Kei Yang announced that the written exam scores were in, and Chen Xing had qualified to become a beginner beastmaster. She also mentioned her keen interest in Lily, inviting him to visit her research institute more often, promising rewards for providing more humanoid spirit beast samples. Leaving the research institute, Chen Xing was overjoyed, finally becoming a certified spirit beast master. From now on, he would receive a monthly allowance from the Spirit Beast Master Alliance and no longer have to worry about Shaoan and Xiaomo. So you've finally come out. A grating voice assaulted Chen Xing's ears. It turns out Jiang Xinling was waiting outside to thank Chen Xing for saving her life. I was so rude today. My family has a tradition of repaying debts of gratitude, so just name your request. As long as it's not too outrageous, I'll agree to it. So, Tran Tin figured sticking close to someone rich wouldn't hurt, and suggested, how about we start by being friends? Friends. Jiang Xinling was startled, her face gradually turning as red as a tomato because Chen Xing suggested they become friends, but she misunderstood him as wanting her to be his girlfriend. So Jiang Xinling said she'd think about it and then ran off. Chen Xing didn't give it much thought and went home. That night, he and Lily slept in the same bed, but even with a beautiful woman in his arms, Chen Xing had much on his mind. First, why did the star beasts in the examination room suddenly lose control? Second, who exactly is this Cod Wang with such a noble status? Unable to find answers, Chen Xing drifted off to sleep. But as he slumbered, the capsule on his bedside table began to glow. Fully rested, Ryth crawls out, saying, Master, I want to sleep with you too. Despite being their master, Chen Xing had no chance to refuse, and he ended up being squeezed between these two hot beauties. However, Lily seemed to be having a restless sleep, plagued by a strange voice in her dreams. Lily, wake up, open your eyes. It's time to embark on the path to becoming king. Seek out the 12 knights, master the 7 virtues, and the path to kingship will open before you. Then, you shall rule the entire world of star beasts. The next morning, Lily awoke and told Chen Xing about the dream, and they both agreed it was more than just a dream. Chen Xing thought back and realized that when he first found Lily, he heard a voice telling him to help her become queen. Could there be more to this girl's identity than meets the eye? But looking at her now, she seems to have nothing to do with being an emperor. If anything, she's a gluttonous queen. But let's put that aside for now. After breakfast, Chen Xing heads to the local Spirit Beast Association branch, a place where low-level Spirit Beast masters come to earn extra money. Moreover, all transactions and expenses here require the association's dedicated contribution points, and the reception staff welcome them very warmly. Welcome to the guild building. Novice Beast Tamer Chen Xing. Are you here to shop, train, or accept a guild-issued quest? What commissions are available right now? Chen Xing asks. But the receptionist seemed troubled, as the low-level tasks were highly competitive among Spirit Beast masters, and feared there would be nothing left for Chen Xing. He stubbornly scrolled through the task information, searching for something that belonged to him, and then he actually found one. The mission: capture a genderless two-tail in White Pine Forest, a reward of 1,500 contribution points, yet no one wants it. A mission issued by Dr. Kei Yang. Apparently anything involving her is just bad luck, so no one wants the reward, no matter how high. They'd rather take a low-paying, easy job. The receptionist explained, and Chen Xing, intrigued by just how unlucky Cod Wang was, decided the 1,500 points were too good to pass up and accepted the mission. Tran Xing then quickly made his way to the White Pine Forest, which was much larger than he had imagined. On their way, they defeated many wild spirit beasts. It was so easy for Lily that Chenxing even had time to chat with her. Right, after defeating all these wild spirit beasts, do you feel like you're about to evolve? Not at all. I'm sorry, Master, Lily replied, sounding disappointed. But as they spoke, a newborn two-tailed fox emerged from the bushes, and upon seeing Chenxing, it immediately fled. It was fast, and without thinking, he gave chase, only to lose both the twin-tailed fox and Lai in the process. Talk about an easy catch. Chenxing suddenly heard a strange man's voice. For such a rare spirit beast to stumble into my trap, what luck. Bringing it back to the organization will fetch a high price on the black market. It turns out the two-tailed beast he was chasing was caught in another spirit beast master's trap. As Chenxing eavesdropped, Fish's cocoon began to tremble, a sign of her unease, reminding him of her past as a black market commodity before Han Yao found her. Could this be related? Who's hiding there? Come out now. How dare you eavesdrop on the Dark Shadow Syndicate? The man heard rustling behind a tree and immediately released his spirit beast, a venomous spider, while Chenxing, unfazed by being discovered, released Fish and threatened him in return. I heard everything you said. You're planning to smuggle spirit beasts on the black market. This Dark Shadow gang you mentioned must be some kind of poaching ring, right? Seeing the rare human-headed, snake-bodied Fish, the man's eyes lit up, clearly intending to steal her. His spirit beast lunged at Chenxing, unleashing its silk attack, but Chenxing ordered Fish to dodge it. But the venom spider's poisonous silk was too much, and Fish was caught, ensnared in the webbing against a tree, unable to move. The jerk was gloating, thinking his opponent's spirit beast was now completely helpless. Unleash your venom, venomous spider. Obeying its master, the spider lunges at Fish, its fangs poised to strike and render her unconscious. But neither the spider nor its foolish master knew that this was actually a trap set by Chenxing. As the spider approached, Fish immediately activated his great serpent eye skill. At this range, it couldn't escape her gaze and was petrified. The fool was stunned, then became even more ferocious. Don't get cocky, he sneered. Neither of our beasts can move, but I have one last trick up my sleeve. But Chenxing didn't care what that trick might be. He just thought the guy was an idiot. The poisonous spider only bound Fish's upper body, while her snake tail was still free to move. And so, with her remaining mobility, they decisively defeated their opponent, leaving the thief pinned to a tree by Chenxing. Now that he can't resist, he starts searching him, and the haul is unexpectedly good. Chenxing found quite a few beast spirit energies that would greatly increase experience when consumed. At the association, one of these energies would be worth at least 500 contribution points. He also found a vial of potion that looked valuable. Chenxing decided to hand everything over to the association, and the two-tailed beast in the trap would, of course, belong to him. Master. Lily's voice came from behind him. She had finally returned. Where have you been? Chenxing wearily turned around, thinking they'd simply gotten lost, but Lily appeared in a desperate state. Her voice, broken and uneven, barely managed to utter, "Master! Run!" The one who did this to her was right behind her, a Ming Dark executive named Feng Hao. At first, Feng Hao wanted to capture Lily, a humanoid spirit beast, but upon seeing Chenxing as her master, she changed her plan to eliminate him first, then take Lily later. Chenxing didn't know Feng Hao's identity yet, but he could tell she was up to no good. He quickly realizes she's with the same group as the guy he just took down, while Lily returns to his side, severely weakened. She repeatedly warned her master about the opponent's strength, and without delay, Feng Hao ordered her spirit beast, Needle Thorn Bee, to use the explosive flying needle skill to attack. Fish couldn't dodge in time and was immediately hit. The opponent's attacks didn't stop there, this time targeting Chenxing, who dodged in surprise. Attacking the spirit animal master directly? What's so surprising? Feng Hao retorts without shame, stating that they are an evil organization. Did you think this was some friendly competition? With that, Lady Feng orders her spirit beast to continue its attack. But at that moment, her thorn stinger suddenly froze, unable to flap its wings, and plummeted to the ground. Fish was severely injured, but not so easily defeated. He successfully petrified his opponent. After a few seconds of shock, Feng Hao scoffed. Oh dear, there's some chi, but my Tram Thu Fong is a night level. Breaking this little trick is as easy as pie. As she finished speaking, Tram Thu Fong broke free from the petrification effect. But at that moment, the three from Chenxing's side vanished, along with the two-tailed beast they had just captured. It seems that discretion is the better part of valor, especially given Fish's current condition, making a direct confrontation impossible. That hairpin is a night-level weapon, and Chenxing needs time to figure out how to deal with it. As he gasped for breath, Lily suddenly approached, sniffing him repeatedly before panicking and exclaiming, "Master, you have a sweet scent on you just like that woman's. You smell like her." Oh, so this must be her tracking method. Chenxing replied, guessing that the Queen of Thorns wouldn't let him off so easily, and he opened the trap to release the two-tailed fox. Lily was confused. What about the 1,500-point mission if they let the two-tailed beast go? But Chenxing predicted the upcoming battle would be fierce, and they shouldn't drag the two-tailed fox into it just for their mission. Having finished, Chenxing suddenly remembered something. A key to their escape. The beast spirit energy stones he'd taken from that guy. He'd originally planned to hand them over to the association, but just one of these stones was enough to evolve a normal spirit beast. Now is the perfect time to feed them all to Lily. Meanwhile, the Wind Queen and her beast are leisurely hunting down Chenxing. She was confident he couldn't escape her grasp, marked as he was by her scent. Lily quickly devoured the energy crystals, but aside from feeling full and needing to digest, she didn't feel any closer to evolving. Chenxing found it strange. The Li family's experience should have been enough for her to evolve. Was she missing something? Just as he thought this, Li was ambushed. The Wind Queen had finally found their hiding place. Seeing her appear sooner than expected, and with she and Chenxing still without a plan, Lily Lai hurriedly pleaded, "Don't hurt my master, I'll go with you." Hearing this, Queen Feng burst into laughter. "Your humanoid beast is indeed loyal, but if we only take you, your master will surely miss you." And with that, she snapped her fingers, sending her spirit beast hurtling toward Chenxing. Pinned to the tree, Lily could only scream a desperate, "No." She bit her lip, blaming herself for being useless, despite all the care her master had given her. Now, she couldn't help him at all. Lily knew that if she evolved, that stupid bee would be no match for her. And perhaps this was the opportunity Chenxing had foreseen. Lily used all her will to create this opportunity, knowing that if she didn't evolve, Chenxing would die. By the time the Wind Queen sensed the unusual movement behind her and turned around, Lily's evolution was complete. She has become a soldier-class elite beast, her aura overwhelming. "Release my master now," Lily threatened, but Feng Ho remained unfazed, thinking evolution could change the tide of battle. Don't forget, your master is still in my hands. Drop your weapon, or I'll end him." Lily had no intention of backing down, because after evolving she had learned a new skill called Crimson Dragon Blood. Its effect is to create a small amount of spirit beast energy just by breathing, while also emitting a kingly pressure to reduce the opponent's abilities. In addition, the Kingly Flame skill can spew a flame with a temperature of up to 2,000 degrees Celsius and can enchant weapons. And so, the ever-proud Feng Ho is shaken by Lily, her spirit beast also affected by its master. Taking advantage of the opening, Trantine breaks free, shouting for Lily to attack. He shouts and Feng Ho snaps back to reality. Realizing the situation was turning against her, she panicked and ordered her spirit beast to fire explosive poison needles to stop Lily. But this time, its ordinary skills were useless. Lily hurtles toward Feng Hao like a whirlwind, who can sense the vast difference in her strength since her full evolution. Once close enough, Lily uses her regal flames to incinerate the Wind Queen's spirit beast. The battle is decided, though she initially tries to summon another beast to fight. But then, unexpectedly, the two-tailed fox Chenxing had released reappeared, bringing with it a very aggressive five-tailed fox as backup. Feng Ho approached, thinking that another wild beast would help her defeat me. "Remember this day, I'll settle the score next time." Chenxing frowned as she vanished. "What? She just ran away like that? How arrogant for a villain, huh?" The five-tailed fox howls, surprising Chenxing. Lily translated, saying it's grateful you saved its tribe's child and wants to invite you for a visit. You're curious if she understood it. She scratched her head sheepishly, just the general idea. Lai asks for his opinion. "Master, shall we go?" Chenxing agrees, deciding to go along. Well, he did invite us sincerely. Besides, a chance to visit a spirit beast tribe is rare. Who knows what we might find? Stepping through the portal and gazing at the forest ahead, he was surprised. Was this the territory of the Fox Spirit clan? In the center was a small lake. Chenxing assessed that this place was truly unique, completely unrecorded on the association's maps. Seeing some mystical beasts approach, he's a little scared. What's going on? These spirit beasts don't seem too welcoming. Lily explains that they've encountered bad people before, so they're wary of humans. Roaring menacingly at the spirit beasts, Five Tails' power is undeniable. Seeing them obediently sit, Chenxing guesses, is Five Tails protecting us? Lai Lai confirms, that's right, Five Tails says this is their clan's sacred ground and we can rest here. However, we mustn't approach the sacred stone inside. It's the incarnation of their ancestor, and approaching it carelessly will bring a curse. He nonchalantly replies, it's fine. I'm not interested in dangerous things. She's caught by a pulling force, but that sacred stone seems to be calling to me. Lai Lai was pulled toward the stone as Chenxing rushed after her, but as she was lifted into the air, he anxiously called out, "Lie, lie." When she stopped before the stone, enveloped in spiritual energy, she exclaimed that it was an aura she hadn't felt in ages, and that she never expected to meet the bloodline of the Red Dragon in this era. Exhausted, Chen Xing finally caught up and asked, "Are you the ancestor of the nine-tailed star beasts?" Lily was surprised. "You know about my origins?" She introduced herself. "I am the progenitor of the nine-tailed clan. You may call me Tianzhao. Thousands of years ago, the world of star beasts was once led by a red dragon king. That king may have fallen long ago, but you possess the same crimson dragon aura he did?" Chen Xing wondered how many years she had been alive. Tianzhu continued, saying that although she was of the same race, like that king, she could wield the holy sword and control the dragon fire, but her strength was so weak she was probably just a descendant with a trace of his bloodline. He stepped forward and took her hand, saying that although Lily was still very weak, he would grow with her step by step. Speaking of which, Lily once dreamed of a prophecy about becoming king. Have you heard of this? As for becoming king, Tianzhao replied, there is a rumor that the king will return in the distant future. Although I think it's just nonsense, this girl is close to humans. Indeed, quite intriguing. Take this sword. The system confirms. The damaged Lord-tier spirit beast weapon, Sword Kijik Lu, grants the ability to control water-based skills and increases their power by 1.5 times. Lily was incredulous. You'd really give me such a valuable weapon? She reveals that it was severely damaged compared to its prime, and keeping it wouldn't do any good, so consider it my investment in the future king. After that king fell, the 10 divine swords representing the different elements scattered. Apparently one of them is located in the very city where you live. Try to find them all. I must return to my slumber now. Trentin has disappeared, according to the information we have. So, according to her, if Lily retrieves the lost divine swords from the knights, she can become stronger. She then tests out a strike with the sky-soaring cloud sword. Lily unknowingly summons a spirit beast, and she's astonished by its majestic appearance. Lily is unintentionally pulled high into the air, crying out to her master for help. Chen Xing rushes forward, calling out to Lily, leaping up to try and grab her hand. "Lily, don't be afraid. You are a descendant of kings, bearing the Red Dragon bloodline. Controlling this small amount of power is nothing for you. Feel its flow in your veins, merge with it, control it, command it. With this, Lily is further empowered. My queen, yes, I understand. You're ready to face that spirit beast." Lily held the newly bestowed sword and chanted, "Kukuryu's sword, submit to my hand." It roared as it sensed the surge of power, the spirit beast declaring, "King, let me see just how strong you've become." Lily, unfazed, her eyes shone with determination. "Then come," it roared, its body writhing around the pillar of energy she unleashed. As the fusion completes, Tianzhou is shocked. She mastered the sword strike stream so quickly and even broke through to a higher level. It seems I was wrong. Could it be that she's not from a branch family of that king but a direct descendant, and that boy seems to be able to activate the Red Dragon's bloodline power? A sage king? Not just a sage, but a master. The spirit beasts below have all submitted to Lil Lai. She was shocked. "Wait, what are you doing?" Chen Xing teased from behind. "Looks like they're worshipping you. Shouldn't you tell them to rise?" Talking with the five-tailed fox, she learns, "I have been recognized by their ancestors. From today onward, we are the most honored guests of this tribe. And tonight is their clan's most important night of evolution." The five-tailed fox said we'd been invited to the ceremony. This is their most sacred ritual. Lily is touched when she sees some two tails carrying baskets of fruit, exclaiming that they even brought delicious food. As night falls, the entire spirit beast clan looks up at the bright full moon. Chen Xing wonders, what are they doing? Lai Lai explains, it seems that on the night of the full moon, the young ones absorb energy from the moonlight to evolve. The two-tailed fox's body begins to grow, its tail lengthens, and a powerful aura emanates from it. Seeing it howl, Lily speaks for her master, saying that Two Tails has evolved into Three Tails and wants to travel with him. Five Tails snorts in disapproval, and Lily translates, Five Tails says not to become arrogant and forget yourself just because you've evolved. Three Tails is still far from being able to travel with humans. Chen Xing approached and stroked the three-tailed's head, asking, "You want to be my companion? I'll wait for you. When you're old enough, come find me and we'll adventure together." "Okay, Lai Lai, while the night is dark, we should... Tianzhao is chasing after us." "Wait, I just remembered there's something important I haven't given you yet." Getting old, my mind's a bit hazy. Could this be the ancestor? Didn't she say she was going to sleep? She hands Chen Hing the shard, a fragment of the killing stone. With it, the Fox Spirit Clan will recognize you as their ally, and you can discover its other effects for yourself. "All right, I'm going to go get some sleep now," he says with a forced smile. Is this for real this time? I'm sure we haven't forgotten anything else, right? At the teleportation gate, they waved goodbye to the Spirit Beast clan. For Chen Xing, it was an interesting trip, a truly unexpected experience. Lily's divine sword, the fragment of the killing godstone, and more. I wonder what her human form would look like if she contracted with the three-tailed fox. Back at Kaiyang's Spirit Beast Research Institute, he returns to report, that's the gist of it. After all that, we still couldn't catch the two-tailed. So, does that mean the mission was a failure? Kaiyang urged, that's not important. Tell me more about Amaterasu. Also, could I borrow the fragment of the murdering stone? This mission was originally to learn about the two-tailed clan's ecological habits. Your information is worth more than a two-tailed fox. Consider this mission a success, and I'll reward you with extra contribution points. So Chen Xing inquired, by the way, are there any rumors in the association about a divine sword? She replied, I've never heard of any knights. My research is on the Fox Spirit clan, but I have heard of the sword itself. In the past, there have been cases of Spirit Beast Masters suddenly disappearing, all during intense battles. Days later, they would suddenly reappear, with no memory of their disappearance. They only vaguely remember a demonic sword engulfed in flames. Chen Xing wonders if that burning sword is the divine sword that Tianzhao mentioned. Seeing her appear, calling out, Master, Chen Xing was surprised. Why are you here? Fish, can I train a little now? Because Lily received a very powerful piece of equipment, she must have become stronger, right? I don't want to be left behind. Lily worries as the massive wave crashes down. It's over, I can't control it anymore. When someone calls out, she replies, I'm fine, I'm just a little tired. Master, this water is hard to control, even harder than fire. Don't push yourself too hard, you're doing great. And about what Kaiyang said about Spirit Beast Masters disappearing during battles, it seems I need to find an opponent if I want to investigate this. Unbeknownst to them, they were being watched. Xinlan calmed herself, telling herself to stay composed. I should have prepared myself. It's just a date with him, right? No big deal. Chen Xing is curious to see who it is. Xinling, we meet again. What are you doing here? What a coincidence. I was just looking for someone to battle my star beast, and here you are. Are you free? Have a match with me. You seem excited. A spirit beast battle? It just so happens my little phoenix has evolved recently. I was just wondering how strong I've become. Come on out. The ice phoenix has evolved into a mythical beast, a knight-level phantom beast. He could sense it. In such a short time, the ice phoenix had become a divine phoenix. As she appeared, the temperature immediately dropped by 10 degrees. Chen Xing told Lily Lai, We've fought knights before, don't be afraid, just improvise. Xinling unleashes an attack, but the Arctic Ice Divine Phoenix strikes first with Frozen Silence Ice Coffin, encasing Lily Lai in ice. Chen Xing worriedly thought, shouldn't this young lady be pretending to be weak to hide her strength? With such a fiery temper, why use the strongest move right away? But at this level, it's still far from enough to completely restrain Lily. Lily breaks free of her icy prison, agreeing immediately. As ordered, the king's flames erupt, a blazing inferno engulfing Lily and spreading through the surrounding space. The king's flames are making my heart uneasy. It's so hot. Chen Xing, you've become much stronger than the last test. The Arctic Divine Phoenix continues to attack, her eyes filled with panic as she struggles to hold on, while he gives orders. I feel it too. Lily, attack. The Fire Dragon Overlord and Ice Age creation collide, and from the center something emits a blinding light, sparking everyone's curiosity. What is that? Chen Xing realizes this spatial gate is the one spoken of in legends. Lily, do you sense anything? She responds. There seems to be a call coming from within, just like with the fragment of the killing stone. If he's acting, then it must be true. Let's go. The two disappear into the space gate. Below, Xinling is stunned. Where did they go? Stepping through the space gate, they were transported to a space molten with lava. What is this place? Is it still Earth? Chen Xing was surprised at how easily they got in, and the battle has already begun. Logically, many Spirit Beast Masters should have been drawn here, right? Lily suspects that our entry here may not be accidental. This secret realm is calling to us. I can feel it. A burst of green fire erupts from below, startling her. He observes it, a ghostly fire as if it wants to lead us somewhere, as if it wants us to step through this door. The master of this space awaits within. Lily notices an inscription. Step through me and enter the abyss of eternal resentment. Chen Xing wonders, You can read this? She replied, I can read it, but I have no idea what it means. He led them across the floating rocks in the lava sea, saying, Perhaps it's related to the Crimson Dragon King and his knights. Maybe we'll understand if we go deeper. They encounter obstacles, first in the form of swamp monsters, one of which opens its massive maw to unleash a torrent of fire. Lily cries out, Master, be careful. She steps up to eliminate them, entrusting the task to Lily, who replies, This is the power granted to me by the Sword Kai stream, allowing me to manifest a portion of the merfolk's traits. Now I can freely use Sword Ki stream in combat, he exclaimed with delight. Lily's using Sword Strike stream for the first time, and she's already this strong? Incredible. Lily grew more fierce with each strike, declaring, "It's not over, you won't escape." Chensing tried to stop her from behind. "Wait, Lily, don't chase after them." She declares that anyone who dares harm her master will not be spared, as a voice echoes. That's right. Those who hurt the ones I love must be completely destroyed. His painful cries echo, and he can't breathe. Thanks to the Holy Sword's power, awakening the fighting instincts of the creatures in this secret realm, I've become this strong. It can sense it. It's unbearably warm. This vapor is the power of another Holy Sword. The Holy Sword's master has entered the secret realm? No, not until I've had my revenge. I absolutely will not surrender the Holy Sword's power. Those who have wronged us must pay the price. Elsewhere, a bloody battle unfolds. One was blasted backward by the force, covered in wounds as he cursed, daring to directly attack a spirit beast master in the middle of battle. How underhanded. If I hadn't been ambushed, I never would have lost to some old hag. Feng Ho said darkly, "Are you saying I'm being manipulated by some evil power?" An old woman. That's right, just a wrinkled old hag with no appeal whatsoever. I wouldn't take something like that even if you gave it to me. Feng Ho clutched her head in frustration. Ugh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Shut your mouth, she screamed, and someone would soon pay in blood. Feng Ho refuses to accept it, and she's not even 30 yet. How could she be an old woman? Why did that thing ask that? Countless dates, and yet no one ever calls back, because no one cares about her. Meanwhile, Chen Xing takes a break, exhausted. Lily ran off too fast, and this place is unbearably hot. From behind, Feng Ho spoke, Well, well, if it isn't the little rascal. We meet again." Recognizing her voice, he heard her continue. "Little rascal, if I remember correctly, you're a boy, right? Then let me ask you something, let me ask you this." All Chen Xing could think about was where Lily had run off to, and Fish alone couldn't handle her spirit beast. "This is bad. Are you on guard? What does she want to ask me? What is going on? Why does this queen also feel strange?" She knelt down in disappointment, asking, "As a woman, do I really have no appeal? I'm almost 30 and I've never even been in love. I finally had someone willing to go on a date with me, but I had to turn them down for the organization's mission. And then I was told that no one wanted me." Chen Xing flattered, "Who said she wasn't attractive?" She hesitated, asking if he was serious and if he had a plan. First, they would use her plan against her, acting out a play together, waiting for Lily to return as Feng Ho tightly clasped his hand. "Kid, you have good taste," Chen Xing replied. "Call me Chen Xing. When Lily returns and sees this, she'll question her entire existence. What is going on?" Cutting in on the tender moment, she asks, "Wait, master, what are you doing?" "This is the enemy." Then she confronts Feng Hao. "What did you do to my lord just now?" She retorts, "What's it to you?" "What is it? Do you like Chen Xing?" Lily blushes. "What? No, I don't." He reminds her to stay calm, Lily. Suddenly, a powerful force surges toward Feng Hao. What is she doing here? "So, you've found the holy sword?" Lai quickly pulls him away from danger. "Master, be careful." A spirit beast approaches with heavy footsteps. The sixth seat of the Underworld Syndicate speaks up. "Looks like I'll have to clean up this mess for you." Chen Xing points at him. Is he the reason her sister has to work overtime and doesn't have time to find a partner? Is it really worth staying in an organization that steals people's happiness? The Blade is confident that the Wind Queen would never betray the organization. This provocation is useless because the salary within our organization is unbelievably high. Go and deal with those mangled mantises. Lily immediately steps in, blocking the monster's attack to protect her master. Seeing her trembling hands, he knew something was wrong. Lily's power was no match for their opponent. Was he trying to reason with them? Money isn't everything. It can't buy the love you crave. He then commands his spirit beast, this unkillable glutton. He orders the praying mantis to use its enhanced strength and cut him down, but she's no match and is immediately blown away. As he frantically called out to Lily, the man's voice echoed, "You're dead this time. You're dead." The Blade commands the beast, and it's over. Steel rend cleave. She must face its ferocity. Just then, a force saved Lily from danger, and V appeared, wrapping around the spirit beast's body. "The force is too strong," a voice echoed in his ear. "It's useless. You'll all be killed by it. Unless..." Chen Xing thought to himself, annoyed, not knowing where the sound was coming from. How annoying. He spoke up, "Damn, this little brat is pretty stubborn." "Feng Ho, why are you just standing by? Have you truly betrayed us?" He asked directly, "Tell me, can you really convince that woman? Are you trying to persuade her? Listen, money can be earned back, but youth and beauty are truly lost forever. Do you want to be a woman who's never known love, despite the anxiety in your heart?" Think of something quick, or else the mantis who escaped Fish's control will be done for, as those voices desperately try to tempt him. This is too dangerous. Everyone's lives are in your hands. Just give up. If we die, we die. The swordsman shouted, Empress, with money, you can have any man you want. Chen Xing retorted, That's not real love at all. I can't just sit by and watch you waste your best years and the true love that belongs to you. Enraged, he commands the praying mantis twins, Take care of this loudmouth first. Lily and Fish anxiously pursue the twins. Master, this is too dangerous. Chen Xing turned his back, caught off guard, as a hidden weapon flew toward him. He lunges towards the mantis blades, leaving Dao stunned. What's this? Feng Hao asked seductively. So, if the lady doesn't mind, could you become my true love? Lily and Fish were disgusted by his attitude. With murderous intent, he sneers, Brainless woman, today I'll clean house, starting with you. She steps in front of him. It's too dangerous here, you need to hide. Hairpin thorn style, using hairpin chaotic dance. The twin blades are completely defenseless against this attack. He smugly says, Just a parlor trick. Twin blades, praying mantis, wind blade, second form. Chen Xing asks Lily, Are you all right? She replies, Master, I'm fine. He asks, The Wind Master is clearly outmatched. Lily, Lai, can you use the power of the Yamato no Orochi again? She confirms that she can, but needs time to gather power, while Song Nian continues to fight fiercely. Seeing her spirit beast defeated, the Dao declares that she's next, vowing to make her suffer for her betrayal. It's time for Chen Xing to act, and bring this to an end. Lili summons a giant serpent, gathers her strength, and unleashes a torrent of sword strikes upon her opponent. Shido hastily retreats, vowing to return. Feng Hao, ambushed, asks Chen Xing in disbelief why he's scratching his head in embarrassment. He hit his own team. Chen Xing struggles to maintain control. Lily, Fish, calm down. We're surrounded by a horde of female ghosts. Fit retorts, Even now, Master's thinking about other women? Master, stay focused and draw your sword. Another voice echoes, It seems only you can protect our king now. Chen Xing thought to himself as he heard footsteps and the heavy thud of claws on the ground. It opened its maw, unleashing hellfire upon him. But they were stunned to see that nothing could touch Chen Xing, protected by the sphere around them. It could only be the power of the remaining holy sword. The holy sword now rests in his palm. Chen Xing is shocked. What is happening? So, I can use the power of the Starfall sword? Spirits tried to approach, but one swing shattered them. A voice echoes saying the holy sword in the hands of a king is a sovereign's blade. In the hands of a knight, a protector's sword. Anyone acknowledged can wield its power. He understood. He had to protect Lily. Chen Xing helped her up and asked, Lily, are you all right? He transformed into someone you know? She whispered a familiar plea. Brother, why won't you save me? If it weren't for Lily, I wouldn't have become like this, Holy Sword reminds him. Wake up. If even the most rational person like you is bewitched, then it's all over. Chen Xing strained to the point that veins popped on his forehead. He cursed and swung his sword at B. Damn you for disguising yourself as Luna to trick me. Chen Xing pointed his sword at it, asking if it was the one pulling the strings. B's claws propel him forward as Chen Xing slashes and questions. Was it you who seduced Lily and Fish as well? A surge of power gathers in its palm, crashing down upon Chen Xing. He struggled to maintain his defenses. Damn it, how is this guy getting stronger? Could it be absorbing my emotions to gain power? Fish rushes to the rescue, lashing her snake tail at Ba. Meanwhile, Lily worriedly asked Han if he was all right, his only concern being her well-being. The Holy Sword chimes in, It's all thanks to my purification abilities, got it? But can't believe that a spirit beast could have such a strong desire to protect humanity. He noticed something. Lily Fish can turn emotions into power, so she must remain calm in battle. They both replied, Yes, Master. Fish understands. Nether blaze, breath severance, and the mist rushes towards it. Chen Xing directs, Fish, use poison bones to support Lily. She charges toward her opponent with unwavering focus, and he worries for her safety, urging Lily to be careful. A blaze of firepower descends, and a somber voice echoes. The Holy Sword exists only to protect the king. I cannot allow you to turn my power against him. What? Chen Xing immediately threw the Holy Sword at Lily Li, seizing the opportunity. She gripped the sword tightly, then unleashed the ultimate move, Annihilation Strike. The sword's light radiated outwards, then crashed down upon the earth. His father has been beaten back to his original form, lying unconscious on the ground. The Holy Sword speaks, Wrathful Holy Sword, your arrogant personality hasn't changed at all. Lily accepts the other sword, the remaining Holy Sword. The Holy Sword angrily retorted, Forgive my impudence, my king, but I cannot yet bestow my power upon you, for I have one matter I must attend to. Fish inquired, Master, what shall we do with this brat? Chen Xing observes it. So the giant beast's true form is this small? And it's a female. Fish's tail had to let Ba go because it was too hot, and it returned to its fierce demeanor. Logically, you defeated the Black Hound through the trial, but I promised this kid I'd lend her my power to complete her revenge. The holy sword in Li's hand raged. You dare defy my king's orders? She asked fearfully, Holy sword, what do you intend to do? The holy sword enters Fish's body, saying, Little snake spirit, I'll borrow your body. Fish's true form is a snake. The holy sword's cold voice echoes, Have I been too lenient with you? It lunges and bites Ba's thigh. Betraying my king, you have a path to death. A knight's oath must be fulfilled. Irascible, it curses, this one without the spirit of a knight. As the Gale Sword shows no mercy. The traitor spouts lies. Seeing the cracks appearing in the secret realm, Chen Xing worries. Oh no, the master of the mystic realm has been defeated, and this place is collapsing. Lily, we have to stop them from fighting. This space can't hold on much longer. Lai pleads, You two, please stop. He urges them, don't recklessly use someone else's body like that. A violent explosion erupts in the space as Chen Xing steps between them, pushing them apart. Especially you, Torrent Sword. I won't allow you to use Fish's body recklessly. Finally, the Gale Sword separates from Fish's body, and he rushes to catch her weakened form. Ba observes, It seems you've found someone trustworthy. Fish awakens in a panic, realizing something's amiss. Ouch, something bit my tail. He approached Lily Lai and said, My king, the people of this body's clan have suffered at the hands of the human organization. I once promised her that after accumulating enough power, I would use it to save her people. She asked suspiciously, The human organization persecutes star spirits. It expresses its loyalty, hoping that my king will fulfill it. I have found the enemy's location and will soon be able to repay your loyalty. Fish whines. Master, look, my tail must have been injured in the fight just now. It hurts so much. I need a kiss from you to make it better. He retorts, Wasn't it injured before the fight? Then he turned to the matter of the spirit beast trafficking organization. Could it be the Dark Union? He confirmed it was, and that their headquarters had been located. Chen Xing quickly decides, Then I want to go too. Fish worries, Has her master really fallen for a member of the Dark Union? He explains, Fish was sold to the black market by the Dark Syndicate, so taking them down is also revenge for Fish. Overcome with emotion, she embraces Chen Xing. Master, thank you. Lily, with a hint of jealousy, interrupted and pushed them apart. I want to go too. We still haven't avenged the Two-Tails. Your father kindly reminds you, Kid, even though humans persecuted you, if you have nowhere to go after taking revenge, stick with him. Now I'll eliminate the Mystic Realm and send you all home. The next morning, Chen Xing returned and called out to the wrathful Holy Sword. Are you awake? He opened the door and stepped inside. I made some. Black Hound can eat it? Seeing her appearance, he stopped in his tracks, shocked. Who is she? Why is she in my house? And why is she naked? He replied, I don't know why Black Hound became like this after you subdued him. It seems you have a special ability. He was too embarrassed to look, and she shouldn't be naked, making such tempting moves. She replies, I've rested enough. It's time to fulfill my promise. I see, Chen Xing muses, but what does she understand? She leans in close, asking, This body is amazing, isn't it? Does it make you want to procreate? Chen Xing warns, I told you, don't go around misusing other people's bodies. She whispers in his ear, What if I told you I was thinking about it too? What's with the panic? He says, immediately pushing away the person clinging to him. But Trantin has been pinned to the ground. The guest now the master. What does she intend to do? She gently licks his cheek, like a dog marking what it loves with its scent. A display of affection. Ba coaxes him to take it one step further. Outside at the table, Xinling wondered why Chen Xing was taking so long with the food. Could something have happened? She got up to look for him, glad she'd managed to find out where he lived. Looking at the other two girls, Xinling felt a little sad. He clearly wanted to date her, but he was living with other girls. The door to Ba's room opened. Inside, Trantin was stripped bare and begging for mercy as she pinned him down, reveling in the moment. How old are you to still be shy? Let me see. Seeing this, Xinling froze and then screamed. What are you doing? Lionfish commanded. The Holy Sword of Fury is forbidden from possessing Black Hound's body without permission. These newcomers dared to steal the master's pleasure, and Tam Lang judged them. How can these women be so shameless? Snake woman, you too. Ba cleared his throat and asked, Right, is everything ready? The two I've been following have already arrived at their headquarters. I was originally planning to offer myself to the master and help that little creature integrate into the group, but it seems I can't rush things. Xining asked in surprise. Are you really going to the Dark Union headquarters? I heard their leader is a very scary person. Shouldn't we report this to the association? B reminds her that if she's scared, she doesn't have to go. and that the association she mentioned has moles from the Dark Light Society, so reporting them would expose them. Lily says angrily, "Master, this cruel organization harms spirit beasts. I suggest we wipe them out directly, clean up the gang in one fell swoop, and avenge the little one and its people." He calmly searches for a solution. Before we know their strength, it's best not to be too impulsive. After all, they outnumber us and we don't understand the Black Darkness Society. This mission is mainly for reconnaissance, so try to avoid direct conflict. The Black Darkness Society's base is in an abandoned building where both Blade and Queen are tied up. She pleaded, "Boss, please give us another chance. We'll definitely bring back the Holy Sword this time." The Tao understood all too well. It was useless. The fact that we're both here means the boss has already decided to execute us. The leader replied, "Do you think I'm the kind of boss who only punishes subordinates for their mistakes?" He then dismissed the loss of the Holy Sword of Wrath as she materialized, her red aura engulfing her. The leader continued, "What displeases me is your lax attitude." And with that, he swung his sword. The queen consort cried out in horror, "Boss, no!" She coldly replied, "You were followed without realizing it," and brazenly returned to headquarters. Once the two were unconscious, the leader continued, "I need to see who dares to mess with the Dark Syndicate. Chen Xing's group has already ransacked the main base." Xin was shocked. The Dark Syndicate's base was here. Lai guessed they were confident in their disguise, so changing clothes would easily get them inside. He glanced at the surveillance camera. It was too easy, making him uneasy. The Holy Sword spoke, "I'll set up some spies so we can retreat immediately if things get dicey." He immediately left to investigate, unaware that the boss was watching through the cameras, shocked that he was walking right into their trap, unlocking the Holy Sword's ultimate power. With the key in hand, the others remained in place. "I want to test the Holy Sword's power." His subordinate, none other than the Dark Shadow Squad's 6th seat, Master Cat, responded, "Yes." As Master Six's body turns transparent, the leader reminds him to get to work. Deep inside the headquarters, they discover cages full of captured spirit beasts, the very ones taken by the Dark Shadow Troop. "Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. These are all two-tails, and they've captured so many light fox spirits." Just as Lily was about to draw her sword, Chen Xing stopped her, saying they couldn't make too much noise and risk alerting their enemies. But Lily countered that if they left things as they were, they could have the Holy Sword unleash its tracking ability on the two-tails, leading them to the Black Darkness Syndicate's buyer. "Good idea," the Holy Sword praised. "We might even find his people." Behind Lily, Master Mo suddenly appeared, having found the key to the Avalon Holy Sword. She turns back in shock to see what attacked her, as a stream of purple energy pulls her away, leaving only worried cries. "Lily." As her eyes fluttered open, she found herself within the artificial Avalon secret realm. "This is what happened after Chen Xing was ambushed by the intruder. Let's see what you're made of." Ba and Fish speak up, saying Lily has been captured, but their enemies here are proving difficult. They need to deal with them quickly and find Lily. The boss has revealed himself. "You won't be going anywhere until you defeat me." The Holy Sword was furious, never expecting them to come to him. Silver realizes how their location was pinpointed, and gripping her sword, says she'll handle her. "Leave the rest to me." "Are there more enemies?" Xinling guesses that He Zhuan was referring to a giant beast standing before them. "The leader is fighting B, so let's see whose Holy Sword is stronger. She's not afraid, so bring it on." Ba concentrates her power into the Holy Sword, creating the Crimson Fire Armor, and the fiery force rushes towards the leader. "So it is you, the one who harmed my people. Die. Ah, I laugh at your flames of revenge. This is getting interesting. Let's play for a bit." Meanwhile, Trantine warned Fist to watch its movements and seize the moment when the giant spirit beast left an opening. Tam Lang was shocked. Could a spirit beast attack autonomously without its master's command? Even Fish struggled, thinking, how could something so huge be so fast? She fell backward. "I'm sorry, Master, it was too fast. I couldn't react in time. Tam Lang is controlled by that slime and can't move." Ba was also knocked back. She fell, covered in bruises. Only Trantine remains, and he realizes she's stronger than any enemy he's faced before. The leader sneered at him like he was insignificant prey, while elsewhere, Lily sensed danger. Her master was in trouble. Though her hands were sealed in ice, she desperately tried to summon the storm sword. After breaking free from the ice, Lily immediately sets off to help her master, but Sumit appears to stop her. She's taking the initiative, making it difficult for me if she runs around. Lily is sent flying backward. Regaining her footing, she noticed her enemy had vanished, only to be stabbed from behind, sending blood flying. She collapses in pain, realizing she's no match for this enemy. This is it. The sword embedded in the rock behind him calls out, "Master, have you returned? Kichlu, Tathak, Nohua, I can't believe there are 3 holy sword wielders here. No matter, my master must be one of these 3. Come to me, all of you." The leader outside was surprised that someone other than him could wield a holy sword. The holy sword in his hand warned him, "This is bad. Humans can't withstand the power of a holy sword. Don't push yourself too hard. Chensing, I'm the only one who can fight now, so rest easy. I've wielded the holy sword before. Here I go. This is interesting. Let's see how long you can last." Their powers collide, and the sword in Chensing's hand struggles to hold on, radiating a brilliant light. He frowns, a sense of unease rising. The leader smugly asks, "Is the key working?" They were enveloped in a mass of energy, their bodies teleported elsewhere. As he slowly opened his eyes, the sunlight blinded Chensing. He sat up, asking curiously, "Where is this? And all my wounds, they've healed." Lily embraced him from behind. "Master, are you all right?" Chensing was shocked. "Lily, how are you here too?" The boss's eyes fell on the sword. "The strongest holy sword. I've finally found your true form." The holy sword's true form radiated spiritual energy, but it was unclear. Among those acknowledged by the holy sword, who is truly the Dragon Emperor's child? Its eyes fell on the boss's chest. Then it continued. "I remember my previous master also had breasts as large as yours. I sense a familiar scent on you, the aura radiating around Lily's body." She speaks. "That's why I said, I'm more like the golden dragon." The true form of the holy sword stubbornly declares, "So what? I want this young lady as my master." "Oh, I'm just teasing. Looks like the holy sword doesn't like you much." "Little brat?" Lily angrily asks, "What did you say?" The holy sword's true form leers at the boss's assets. "A young maiden is fine, but a mature woman is far more alluring." Chensing smirked. "Is this sword in the stone just a pervert?" "Oh, wait, does the strongest holy sword choose its master based on looks?" it questioned, pouting at Chensing. "Why is there another man? I'm not like other holy swords. I am the equal of the Golden Dragon Emperor. I have no need to be loyal to the Golden Dragon clan. I'll choose who I want. Now put that thing away. If you can't win with individual strength, then rely on numbers." "Hey, holy sword, we've got something good over here." Fish and Ba appear as Chensing calls out, "Oh, strongest holy sword. If you choose our Lily, you can play with these beautiful women too." The holy sword's true form stares at them, eyes gleaming. "What's this?" He starts to get distracted. "So, I can imagine being surrounded by beautiful women?" The holy sword's true form thinks this is an escape from luxury. It said shamelessly, "Kid, the more I look at you, the more I like you." The boss felt humiliated. "Wait, you don't want me as your master just because of my body, do you?" The holy sword's true form retorted. "Sorry, I've decided to go with this one." Enraged, she attacks. "How dare you toy with me? Die!" The holy sword's true form retaliates furiously, daring to attack it. What does the boss realize now? Attacking the sword itself. A sweeping strike tears away her breastplate. She stood there stunned for a moment, unable to react as the true form of the holy sword blazed with fury. "How dare you insult me? You are unworthy of my power. Be gone." The leader was immediately blown out of the secret realm, and she screamed in resentment. "I can't accept this." The holy sword's true form proudly declares, "A direct hit, truly worthy of my Avalon holy sword." It approached Lily, now recognizing her as its temporary master as she touched it, feeling the power of the strongest holy sword. Its hilt fit perfectly in Lily's palm, and she tensed as the holy sword's power surged into her body. A violent explosion rocks Chensing, and he hesitates at the sight of a tattered Lily. Lily is shocked. "My clothes, why are they in tatters?" The true form of the holy sword Avalon is revealed, and though the scenery is beautiful, its new master is of such a low level, she can't control my power at all. "Hey kid, aren't you going to level up your spirit beast?" Chensing is shocked. "Is this little one really the strongest holy sword?" Lily chimes in. "The strongest holy sword can turn into a humanoid spirit beast." She replies, "This holy sword is a special existence, not on the same level as swords like Kichlu. Though the title of strongest holy sword sounds impressive, I do have a name. I am Avalon. Now kid, take me to meet some other beauties." He thought to himself that beneath that appearance hid the heart of such a cruel old man. Chensing realized it seemed like he needed to upgrade Lily and the others. Avalon approached her, surprised by her skills. Lily shuddered. "Don't stare at me like that." The holy sword Avalon joins the team, and she hopes this royal bloodline can survive long enough to truly subdue her. The boss is forced back to her main base. "Damn it, I'll never forgive that nasty sword." A panicked subordinate rushes in. "Boss, this is bad." Men in black suits stormed in, and the base has fallen. "We have to run." What's she panicking about? Where's Blade Queen? What about the other members of the Dark Underworld Society? She reports that she used her stealth ability to save Feng Hao, but the others were all captured. The leader's hand trembled. "Damn it." Shema urged, as long as we survive, we can rebuild. If we aren't captured, we can rise again. She replies that she's too naive. The Dark Shadow Syndicate's dealings involve powerful figures above. With the Black Tortoise Gang destroyed, our survival is a threat to them. Just then, the true form within the holy sword in her hand appears, reassuring her, "Don't worry, I will protect you, as we promised each other before." In the basement of the Dark Union headquarters, both Shinling and Fish were tied up. Fish worried, "The master has disappeared. Are we stuck like this forever?" Sindong lo lang, toida kichhot tiet bidin vitren nguoi, sisum kong guoi den kuchong tathoi. Her people have arrived. Are you all right, miss? I'm coming to save you. I can't live without you, my lady. The city shimmered with the lights of night. Inside the Zhang family study, Kai Zhang inquired about the delayed shipment. His subordinate reported, "Young Master Zhang, the poaching ring we've been working with has gone rogue." He coldly asked for a name. "Who's responsible?" Sweating profusely, the subordinate nervously replied, "It was our own people. The poaching gang kidnapped Miss Jiang. We were forced to act." Zhang Kai rises, saying calmly, "How interesting. How did my overprotected sister get mixed up with the Black Tortoise Syndicate?" He replied, "It was a man who took Miss Jiang to the Manhwa Union headquarters. I think he must be up to something." He calmly took off his glasses, wiped them, and instructed, "You know what to do with anyone who gets in my way, right? At Chen Xing's house, Dad has to wear a maid outfit." Aeon, lost in beauty, says, "How wonderful. The girl enjoys the service of the maids." Luneng questions Chen Xing's character, wondering if he'd prey on someone so young. He replied, "Is that the kind of person my brother is? This child is important to Lily, so he—" The little girl rushed toward her. "Chen Xing has this beautiful young lady come to fawn over me as well." He activates Avalon, saying this guy is just a child. His actions and demeanor are completely like a serious, rigid old man. Chen Xing speaks up. Luna is clearly not a beast girl, so how could the Holy Sword be interested in a human? The girl replied, "I'm only interested in beauty, and beauty transcends race. The knight that the Holy Sword of Wrath chose isn't bad at all. I'm very satisfied. Thank you." Chen Xing recalled those words. Seek the 12 knights, gather the 7 virtues, and the path to kingship will naturally open. Then asked, "Did you just mention knights?" Lily added that even in her dreams, she talked about finding the 12 knights. Avalon, in Fish's embrace, replied, "Surely you know what the 12 knights signify." She wondered if it had something to do with their Holy Sword clan, revealing that she was chosen by the Holy Sword, and the 3 Holy Swords radiated power. Meanwhile, Fish's Holy Sword is also reacting, Avalon reveals. The star beasts tasked with protecting the Dragon Emperor are revered as knights, and the knights you speak of are those chosen by the 12 Holy Swords. Knights can wield the power of the Holy Sword clan to enhance their strength and protect the new Beast King. Lily wonders, I can use the power of the Torrent Sword. Does that mean I'm a knight chosen by it? Why can both I and the leader of the Dark Faction use the power of the Holy Sword? Chen Xing asks, as Luna looks on in confusion. Why don't I understand anything? Avalon was annoyed and wanted to ask them one by one. Chen Xing heads to the association hall and asks the receptionist for a simulated battle to level up his spirit beast. She agrees, saying she'll get the paperwork done right away. Chen Xing muses that Lai, as a royal descendant, can freely wield the Holy Sword's power, while the 12 knights are limited to only one. Even Avalon is unaware that humans can use the Holy Sword's power. At the Spirit Beast Master Examination Hall, he faces a ferocious Fox Clan member and takes Fish to train. Sword Strike Stream has recognized Fish, but unfortunately, Fish can't control its power yet. It needs to evolve to the Knight level at least. Come on, Fish, try to become the new master of Sword Strike Stream. As she and the Fox Demon were about to clash, a voice echoed from above. Vanish forever, you who oppose humanity's life support. Fish uses her tail to wrap around her opponent's body. Chen Xing directs, that's it. Fish, use your venom to deliver the final blow. But the device controlling the Fox Spirit's power has been destroyed. Its claws dig into the earth and she's taken aback by its ferocity. What's happening? Fish struggles to escape the jaws clamped around her. The Fox clan throws her far away and Fish is left defenseless. Chen Xing anxiously rushed to Fish's side, calling out to her as the Holy Sword appeared, blocking the approaching Fox clan member. Careful! It roars ferociously as it charges toward them, slamming into the shield created by the Holy Sword. Both Chen Xing and Fish are sent flying back. The subordinate leaves bored, thinking the one who defeated the Dark Shadow troop was supposed to be strong, but turned out to be so easy to deal with. Fish has appeared, Master. Let me protect you. Chen Xing urged. Fish, don't push yourself. You combine with the Holy Sword, and leave this to me for now. The torrent of energy crashes into the Fox clan like a tidal wave, sending them flying, but more rush to take their place, leaving Jin Chung stunned. I didn't expect this kid to be hiding some strength, the handsome subordinate said. Luckily, the second young master taught us to be careful. We absolutely can't fail this time. Fish stands guard, declaring that anyone who wishes to harm his master must first get through him. Does Sword Kai Stream have an idea to create a secret realm like Holy Sword's Wrath? Create one and get us out of here. Kichkim Lu replies, opening a secret realm requires the cooperation of a night-level spirit beast. Even if I take over your body, it's impossible. Fish's snake body coils around the sword stream as she declares, let me defeat them. If I evolve to the night level, I can open the secret realm and take Master away from here. Chen Xing is right. We came here to level up. So, a spirit beast knight needs more than just battle experience to evolve. They need an opportunity. Avalon reveals that the soldier rank is the end of the line for most spirit beasts, and only those who constantly fight and experience near-death situations can trigger a rare evolutionary response. That little snake girl clings to you so much. If you're in danger, it might ignite an even stronger fighting spirit in her, potentially triggering an evolutionary response. Chen Hong decides to gamble, to put himself in danger, to push Fish to evolve. He commanded her to use Sword Kai Stream, to block and prepare to unleash Poison Mist. Fish opened her mouth and released a dark green poison mist. The toxic mist fills the air, and Chen Xing is relieved to have developed an immunity to Fish's poison. He held her steady in the poisonous mist, and as Chen Xing looked at the Fox Clan, he realized Fish's poison had no effect on them. The Fox Clan's claws dig deep into the ground, and he hates the sight of it. Relentless to the end. But at this point, he could probably break through with his sword skills. Fish worried that if this continued, his master would be in danger, and he had to become stronger. As the Fox Clan attacked from three sides, Chen Xing hoped to evolve. Fish knew the dire situation demanded his full attention. Fish is horrified to see Chen Xing in danger as a blue power engulfs him. The Fox Clan are pushed back, unable to approach, as he stares in wide-eyed astonishment at the scene before him. This is Fish's evolved form, the Swordstream Night-level spirit beast, Fish, now with a new pair of legs. Chen Xing curiously eyes the glowing object on the Fox Clan member's neck. Could the spirit beast's sudden frenzy be caused by the electricity from the collar? They became even more ferocious, charging towards Fish. She gripped the holy sword tightly, unleashing a surge of power that materialized into countless giant serpents, the hydrokinetic Yamat Orochi. The giant serpent strikes, crushing the Fox Clan member as Fish unleashes a flurry of attacks. But unaccustomed to standing on her feet, she falls backward. Master, my feet feel so strange. The Minlan police received word. Who would dare use untamed beasts for experimentation? All units, prepare to capture any escaped creatures. Arriving on the scene, she's shocked by the bodies on the ground. These rampaging beasts have all been defeated? Ko Yang followed, exclaiming what a mess it was, then sincerely bowed, saying, I'm truly sorry that our oversight put you in danger. Chen Xing reminds him, this is the second time now. I recall a previous incident where uncontrolled spirit beasts attacked people. These out-of-control beasts are likely connected to someone within the Beastmaster Association. After all, I've heard rumors of people inside the association colluding with the Dark Syndicate. She changes the subject. Let me check your injuries first. There are things I can't discuss here. Hiding behind the wall, Tuanvu thought to himself that this kid, Trontin, was indeed difficult to deal with, and it seemed that he had to use his last resort. Ka Duong was impressed, never expecting he'd tamed another humanoid spirit beast. Don't tell me you brought me here just to talk about this, she admits. Of course not. The Star Beast Association has a mole from the Dark Shadow Syndicate. Have you told anyone else? Did Chen Xing answer? Ka Yang inquired. So, you're the mysterious figure rumored to have destroyed the Dark Shadow Guild? How did you know it was me? She reveals that the five-tailed fox that attacked him had just been rescued from the Black Tortoise gang and hadn't been tamed by the association yet, so it shouldn't have been used for training. This incident was clearly deliberate. If not because you knew about the mole, then it can only be because the Dark Syndicate was destroyed. He suspects the five-tailed beast but wasn't the two-tailed beast captured by the Dark Syndicate? Kei Yang produces an item, a type of science researched by the Human Preservation Fund that can force beasts to evolve at the cost of their lifespan. But it has been banned from the market. The Human Preservation Foundation was established by elites from all walks of life to resist the invasion of spirit beasts. But after humans became spirit beast masters and could coexist harmoniously with them, the Foundation shifted its focus to exploiting and utilizing the power of spirit beasts. But among them are extremists who see all spirit beasts as a threat to humanity. Does he suspect the Human Preservation Foundation and the Dark Shadow Syndicate are connected? She silenced Chen Xing, implying some things are better left unsaid, and advised him to stay away from the Spirit Beast Association for now. Lay low for a while. I happen to have a request for you to go to the Kangmu Rainforest. Chen Xing was puzzled. I didn't do anything wrong. Why avoid them? She replies, you may not have done anything wrong, but those who want to harm you are still lurking in the shadows. Even if you don't care about yourself, you should think more about those around you and your companion beasts. While you're gone, I'll help you investigate. Fit ran up saying, Master, I don't want to stay here anymore. Ka announced, let's get out of here quickly. Round-trip tickets and accommodation are all on this card. Have a good time, everyone. In the Jiang family study, Tuanvu desperately pleads, young Master Jiang, please give me another chance. I never expected that kid to have a holy sword. Jiang Kai scoffed. Your failure will expose me. The only option is for you to disappear. Your family will receive a large sum of money, so rest assured and meet your end. The spirit beast behind him raised his sword, ready to execute the man. Fresh blood splatters, ending a man's life. Looking at a missed call from Chen Xing, he mutters, my sister and this man definitely have a complicated relationship, but thanks to her, I was able to track him down. I wonder how my sister will react to this man's death. Meanwhile, at Chen Xing's house, Luna excitedly asks, a luxurious 7-day rainforest tour, did you get a sugar daddy? He pinched her cheek, reminding her, girls shouldn't curse. Doesn't the money your brother works hard for to count for anything? Lily and Bag greeted him. Master, you're back. He's surprised. Lily, Bag, what's wrong with you two? Luana added, brother, I advise you to remain blissfully ignorant. Avon recounted, after my special training, their strength is on a whole other level. She blushed, embarrassed that her master had called her name. It was a name Chen Xing gave her, and he boasted, mine's no slouch either. Fish has successfully evolved. Luna Han immediately took out her phone, saying she needed to buy a new swimsuit, while Avalon tugged at Chen Xing's shirt, demanding, Chen Xing, buy everyone a swimsuit while you're at it. We really should prepare properly for our trip to the tropical island. They flew to the tropical island, and in the beach villa's changing room, the girls finished changing. Avalon waited with Chen Xing outside, wondering why she had to be with him. He replied, I won't let you go snooping around, just wait here obediently. Suddenly, the girl sensed the presence of Avalon before her, startling Chen Xing. What was she doing here? Excitedly, she says that thankfully the aura of the Jadeite Holy Sword is present in the island's deep rainforest. Avalon's eyes gleam with desire for a new holy sword and a new harem, and he immediately perks up at the mention of a new holy sword. The four girls emerged in their bikinis, and Lona cheerfully called out, sorry for the wait, big brother. Avalon's mouth waters at the sight, while deep in the rainforest, some tourists run around in a panic. I have old people above me and young children below. Please spare me. Please spare me. Guru chants the spell like a melody. Dala, the show is over. Please leave in an orderly fashion. Lily was the first to get excited. The new holy sword, let's go find it quickly. Lona is busy enjoying herself. Why the rush? We could enjoy the sun and the sea first. Avalon agreed with Lily, the sooner the better. The Emerald Holy Sword's spirit is weakening, and if they delay any longer, they'll know they're leaving. An old woman approached and asked, are you going deep into the rainforest? Chen Xing confirms, yes, we'd like to hire a local guide. The old woman warned the guide that there was no such thing here, and whatever they were planning, they shouldn't go near the rainforest or risk angering the rainforest god from which there's no return. It was the first time he'd heard of this concept, the rainforest god. This person reveals that the rainforest god is the guardian of life within the forest, mercilessly punishing those who disrespect it. Not long ago, a group of poachers who didn't believe in the legend recklessly entered the rainforest. Ignoring her warnings, they ventured into the forest, never to be seen again. They fell silent for a moment, then Chen Xing promised they wouldn't harm any creatures in the rainforest. She pleaded with them, saying the rainforest was too dangerous, even for the natives. I advise you to abandon that idea, he said dejectedly. Let's go. It seems we're on our own to figure this out. Avalon thought to herself, the rain god of the forest? Well, let's just consider it a trial for them. Standing before the forest, the girl seeks confirmation. You really want to go in? The old woman said it's dangerous in there. A coward is unfit to be king. Overcoming fear is a king's mandatory lesson. Li Xiaosheng retorts, who are you calling a coward? I'm not scared at all. He held Liana's hand tightly in the dangerous rainforest. Don't get lost, she pouted. Do you think I'm still a child, brother? Guru said ominously in the rainforest. Gru, that's too much, the man below screamed. I'll kill you all. Monsters, she replied. Too much, you say? Compared to what they've done, I've been more than gentle. This one's eyes are bloodshot, and he's about to self-destruct. Dare to invade my body? Die, you monsters. Guru summons the holy sword. Let's go. 2 more uninvited guests have entered the rainforest. Their figures gradually disappeared to welcome the new guest. Deep in the rainforest, Chen Xing was worried. Avalon and Lily are too fast. They're already gone. Wait, can you hear that singing? Guru continues to hum her bewitching song. Chen Xing sees his opponent and stares in disbelief, then angrily shouts, What have you done to them? You monster, you won't hurt them. Seeing Chen Xing out of his mind and grabbing Luna's neck, the two girls behind him had to intervene. What is going on? Master, please calm down. Why are you and Luna fighting all of a sudden? Finally, his hands were pulled away from her neck as Fist stood in front of him and Ba checked on her. Luna, are you all right? She's being manipulated too. Her eyes are glowing with a strange green aura. Luna flees into the rainforest. Wait for me. Dad calls from behind. Wait, Luna! Avon and Lily went inside, the girl muttering about cowardice. You call yourself a king? Suddenly, the sound of blood dripping to the ground echoes. Lily wondered if she'd heard a strange sound and cautiously turned toward it. Lily's eyes widened in shock at the sight of it, as the grotesque Guru smirked coldly at her. She pressed her face close to Lily's, asking, Here to seek protection too? Oyeon noticed something in Kuru's hand. Had she killed the dead spirit beast in her arms? She reveals that this child joined the humans in invading the rainforest, brazenly hunting the forest spirits within, and to protect the other spirits, she was forced to end its life with her own hands. Lily is horrified, thinking it's a corpse. Kuru says bitterly, They meant no harm. Humans forced them to be brainwashed and modified, stripping them of their right to choose. Those wretched humans are still lurking in the rainforest like vermin, impossible to exterminate completely. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Just come back to the stronghold with me and no one will be able to hurt you again. Lily worried. If she hated humans this much, were her master and Runa in danger? Guru noticed the human scent on her. It seems that besides the enslaved, there are still some traitors willing to follow humans. She replied, I am not a traitor. My master has never harmed a spirit beast. If you dare lay a hand on him, I will never forgive you. She pointed her sword at Lily, revealing her allegiance without striking. Deep in the rainforest, leaves scatter as an infant energy rat, once hunted to near extinction for its power, is pursued by a black hound. The newborn rat desperately tries to escape the black hound's pursuit. But just as it's about to be devoured, Chen Xing kicks the hound away, sending it howling in pain. He coldly ordered the black hound to leave, maintaining a defensive stance. Sensing its master, he thought the black hounds looked a bit strange. He replied, I know, I'm a little worried. Ice has gone after Luna. They've both gone silent, and I don't want to waste too much time on these things. When the baby chut chirped a few times, she heard it say, Those black hounds have all been brainwashed and controlled by humans. Chen Xing ordered, Brainwashed and controlled? Use your purification powers to break their control. Fish agreed, focusing her power into the Kujutsu sword. The purifying power and sword intent became immense as she soared into the sky, energy enveloping the black hounds. They howled as their bodies were submerged in purification. The black hounds collapsed to the ground, unable to move, as Chen Xing watched them with suspicion. What's going on? I didn't mean to attack them. They look more like robots than spirit beasts. Suddenly, a voice echoes. It's a human, venturing into the rainforest. So, you've come to avenge the rainforest god as well? The captain continued, impressed that they had defeated so many black hounds. You two are skilled. Have you considered joining the Iron Blood gang? We'll provide weapons and resources to help you get your revenge. You're not the only one. Many of our team members lost loved ones to the rainforest god. Together, we will end this monster's reign of terror. Fish seeks guidance. Master, what should we do next? Think, Master. Didn't they encounter that strange monster? Or do they have a way to fight it? Luna also fled this way. Perhaps we can ask them about her whereabouts to find our teammate. Confirmed, Chen Xing joins. He tossed a backpack to him, saying, Not bad, here's your uniform. The Iron Blood gang welcomes him. The two changed together. He realized they still knew too little about the rainforest, but these men likely held the information they desperately needed, like what that monster was and where to find it. Deep in the rainforest, inside the Iron Blood gang's camp, the subordinates respectfully welcome their captain's return. He assesses the place, realizing these people are the poachers the madam mentioned. It seems their current goal is to eliminate the rainforest god who killed their comrades. For now, that's not our concern. The immediate priority is finding Luna. Since entering the rainforest, it's only been Luna and me. It seems the rainforest god holds a deep grudge against humans. Chen Xing attempts to strike up a conversation. Excuse me, have you seen a girl who looks a bit like me but a head shorter? She's my sister, and we got separated in the rainforest. Naru is unknown. Aside from the two of you, I haven't seen anyone else from outside, but this entire rainforest is under the control of the Iron Blood gang. Your sister may have been found by their patrol and taken to one of their camps. He handed Chen Xing something, saying, This is for you. It will help you resist the rainforest god's influence. He then inquired, What's the situation in the rainforest right now? Naru added, Didn't we hear that the Iron Blood gang ran into trouble after entering the forest and disappeared? You're saying it's just a support team. They weren't familiar with the situation, So they were attacked by the rainforest god, and only a few survived. Actually, the Iron Blood Gang had been operating in the rainforest before the rainforest god even appeared. Someone else chimed in, cursing the rainforest god, saying it was just a bloodthirsty monster. "It's the one that got my son," the captain advised. All right, it's a massive monster indeed." Both men were stunned. "That's him, a giant python brought inside. He figures this thing's worth a lot of money," Chensing wonders. "Aren't we supposed to be hunting the rainforest god? What is all this?" One of them explains that the rainforest god will answer the cries of the spirit beasts. "We hunt these mystical creatures to lure out the rainforest god, but they seem to know our plan and refuse to call for help. Now that we have enough, the time has come." The captain anticipates the execution of the spirit beasts. "I want to see if these beasts are truly willing to risk their lives to protect the rain god," Fish whispers. "Master, are they saying they're going to kill the spirit beasts? Even if they want revenge on the rain god, these beasts are innocent." He replies, "I know. So you can now use Sword Chi mission to create a secret realm, right?" She confirms, and the captain orders Naru to deal with the newborn rats. "Now listen to my command, starting with the insignificant. Pretend the power is enveloping you and shout, 'The rain god! The rain god is here!'" Someone immediately turned back and asked, "What? Rain god?" Chenxing's body began to disappear, confusing the others. "Why isn't there a warning on the comms? What kind of power is this? It wasn't in the intel. Damn, is it here already?" The captain orders them to arm themselves and find the rainforest god immediately, keeping it away from the cage at all costs. And then it appears behind one of the members. He clicked his tongue in annoyance. Of all times, it had to be now. As the man was pulled into the gate, another cried out in fear, "Someone's been attacked again, did you see it?" Another one's been pulled in. He cries out, "What was that?" The captain ordered, annoyed, "Regroup, 3 to a team, watch each other's backs, and don't let it break through again." Fish reports that the plan is going smoothly, relaying the order, "Go ahead and summon the Mystic Realm. Once the Secret Realm's teleportation conditions are set, release the spirit beasts. I'll create a diversion to cover you." Fish immediately complied, their master having successfully diverted everyone's attention. Chenzing has made his move. Now it's my turn. Those iron cages are shattered to pieces, catching the captain by surprise. His subordinate reports, "Captain, the spirit beasts in the cages." One of them points his gun at a spirit beast. "Damn it, you're not getting away." He was immediately restrained by the portal. "What's this?" A group of people are being pulled into something by an invisible force. The captain wondered if the rainforest god's power had evolved as Naru instructed them to attack the spirit beasts. The rainforest, God's new ability only affects those attacking the spirit beasts, so he orders the rest to follow closely. "I want to see how far they can run. Everyone after the spirit beasts. Hurry, the ground beneath them is turning to water." A member reports that the ground team leader sees it as water. Fish is right behind them. The captain curses. "Damn it, why can't I move? They're being submerged by the power of water. Damn it, are we getting hit even when we do nothing?" Unbeknownst to them, a crimson eye looms overhead as they find themselves disoriented in another dimension. Where is this? Is this some kind of trap? Heaven, did the rainforest god kill us? Chenxing praised. Well done. The secret realm created by the Holy Sword can automatically transport objects that meet specific conditions inside. Anyone who attacks the spirit beasts or leaves the camp will be drawn into the mystic realm, ensuring their safe retreat. Fish reports that all the spirit beasts have successfully escaped. "That's it, expand the secret realm. What a pain." Kureru suddenly sneezes, then speaks. "I thought you'd be obedient this time." Lily's body is tightly bound by green tentacles. Kururu reassured her, "Don't worry. I won't kill an innocent person by mistake. The Emerald Holy Sword can read your memories. Let's see if your master is truly as you say." Memories of them begin to surface in the green bubble. Avalon anticipates. Could it be that kind of memory? Guru is annoyed, wanting to skip ahead to the good part. Images of both humans and spirit beasts appear. She released the person, realizing her master wasn't evil and decided to spare her. A message arrives warning that Kruru is in danger, someone wants to harm her, and she must be wary of humans. Kruru recognizes this as a distress signal from the spirit beasts. The newborn rat scurried back in a panic, finally finding Lady Kruru, bringing with it memories to deliver the message. Avalon is surprised to see the familiar figures. Is this the spirit beast's memory? It reported, "Master, danger approaches." Back at the Iron Blood Gang's camp, everyone was surprised to be teleported back. "We're back, everyone. So you're all still alive?" The captain, overcome with emotion, rushed to hug Chenxing, exclaiming how glad he was that everyone was all right. Disgusted, he pushes him away, saying they were just transported to a strange place, and men shouldn't be so touchy. "Platoon leader, please have some self-respect," he cried out, heartbroken. "The spirit beasts have all fled. What do we do now?" But the captain quickly regains his composure. I've had trackers on them for a while now. Since the forest god of rain didn't fall for the bait, we'll take the offensive. Fish can't believe his plan failed by a hair's breadth. What? He orders nearby patrol teams to return with our secret weapons, gather all forces, and launch an all-out attack on the monsters who killed our loved ones. She worries. Master, what should we do now? I can't reopen the Mystic Realm anytime soon. He's out of options. For now, he'll go with them, hoping to find Luna's trail through the Iron Blood Squad. The Rainforest God won't ennoble spirit beasts. I hope Lily and the others don't clash with the Iron Blood Syndicate. Meanwhile, Lona is tightly bound by vines, crying out to be released. Ba sighed wearily, finally still. Next, all that's left is to get Lona back to Fish for purification. Her eyes glowed with a chilling green light reflecting a dangerous emerald hue. Hesya suddenly appears as Ba carelessly speaks. Looks like your friend needs help. She warily glances toward the commotion, then quickly summons her holy sword, pointing it at Ba. What kind of monster are you? She couldn't tell. This person smells of both human and beast. Just what is she? Hesya speaks. I'm sorry you had to see this monstrous face, but believe me, I'm human. I was forced to become this. My name is Hesya, and I'm a member of the Iron Blood Gang patrolling this area. This device can block the whispers of the Rainforest God, helping your friend regain his sanity. How did you end up like this? Can I trust you? If this device doesn't work, you can bind me too, and I'll let you do as you please. It barely misses her as she grabs a dark blue arm, carefully binding it. Hesya says, I was just saying. I didn't think you'd actually bind me? Above them, green tentacles lurked, each containing a bright yellow glow, as Hesya smiled menacingly behind them. Luna screams a warning. There's a monster, Ba replies overjoyed. Excellent, Luna. Finally awake, she's bound and confused. What's going on? After hearing the whole story, Runa awkwardly says, Sorry, I panicked. Thank you for helping me. Hesya replied, It's nothing. Helping each other is what humans should do. Luna seemed displeased to hear that. What is this unpleasant noise? She remarks, recognizing it as a warning that the rain tree's power is being activated. It's close by. Ba wonders if the Rainforest God was the one who attacked Runa. Hesya's expression turned grave. That's right. Seeing the tentacle descend, Ba cursed. Damn it! Its target is Roll. A chill ran down her spine as the thing approached. The holy sword pierces right through it. It's an invisible entity. She's shocked. The holy sword couldn't stop it. Hesya rises to meet the attack, realizing this invisible foe can only be harmed by special means. Its power unable to touch her. Ba is surprised. Her attacks are ineffective against you? Vines coil around her body. Hesya explains, the Rainforest God won't harm spirit beasts, and I happen to have spirit beast blood. With a flash, she unleashes a powerful attack. She announces the good news. They've finally caught it. Seeing the aura escape into the forest, Hesya gives chase. It's heading towards the survivor camp with the two figures in pursuit. Escape to survive? My brother might be there. The monster's body is almost complete, and it speaks. Its self-imposed goal is nearly fulfilled. At the Iron Blood Squad's camp, Chen Xing, standing behind Naru in line, asked, Why did the squad leader tell us to line up? He replied, When the spirit beast escaped earlier, it trampled our weapons. We're lined up here to receive equipment supplies. He asked another member out of curiosity. He wondered if he could receive this spirit stone as supplies. He knew this rare item could upgrade his spirit beast, and if he got it, Fit's power would quickly recover. He handed it to Chen Xing, saying, You want this? Our spirit beasts are already at max level. This is just a rock to us. If it's useful to you, take it. No need to be polite. This is really useful. Fish began to absorb it. This is the first time I've absorbed power from a spirit stone. So this is what it feels like? Chen Xing reminds her that the power replenished from this pure stone essence should be enough for her to open the second secret realm. Then she releases a cloud of poisonous mist, saying, Master, I don't need to open the secret realm now. I can make everyone here faint. A notification appears. Fish has been promoted to a tiered knight, acquiring the new skill, Poison Mist Domain, which instantly releases a vast area of toxic mist. The mist can be mixed with various toxins to create dual limiting effects such as killing enemies, causing numbness, paralysis, sleep, and greatly extending the duration of the poisoning. The toxins take effect immediately. The poison magic domain can cover a radius of 1 kilometer, and combined with the purification power affected by the toxins, it can be used in conjunction with the Holy Sword domain. Looking at the photo in his hand, the member said, We can finally avenge everyone. Everyone is ready. Just you wait, I definitely will. We've waited a long time for this moment. Naru, don't push yourself in the fight. You're still young. Fish and Chen Xing emerged from behind a tree, and she asked if she should take care of them now. He replies, Not yet. As long as they don't harm innocent spirit beasts, we have no reason to stop them from avenging their loved ones. Avalon appears, asking, "You're still here?" He wondered, "Avalon, why are you here? Isn't Lily with you?" She reveals that Lily is outside with the Master of the Emerald Holy Sword, but it seems they've been discovered. Chenxing adds, "The Master of the Emerald Holy Sword. Could she be the rainforest god?" Meanwhile, the others are terrified as a thick cloud of smoke erupts. Has the rainforest god appeared? Ready for battle, he senses something is wrong. Lily is in danger. Guru approached. "You beast who killed my child, I'll make you pay." They saw Lily and were shocked. "How are there two of them?" "No matter," the leader says, receiving information through his earpiece. Attack from both flanks. As bullets fly, Kururu is shocked. "What's going on? Why isn't my power working?" Lai wondered what those poachers were doing to her master. Kuru's powers were useless against them, so was brute force the only option? As tentacles sprouted from her back, Kururu declared, "If soft doesn't work, then brute force will." The power of life strengthened her body, causing the tentacles to grow larger, and the others encouraged each other. "Don't be afraid, there are only two of them. She dares to mock our numbers." "All right, let's do this." Lily charged forward. "I'll help too." From a distance, he watched the group fight, kicking up a cloud of dust as Fish unleashed a venomous domain that engulfed the area. Having received orders from Trontin, Fish makes her move. Standing within the shield, he wondered why Fish had reverted to her snake-tailed form. Avalon explains, "This is normal. After all, venom is Fish's unique skill, and they need to revert to their ancestral form to use it properly." As the poisonous mist spread, the others began to feel its effects, collapsing to the ground. "What's going on? I'm losing control of my body." Guru is confused, but Lily knows exactly what's happening. "It's the Master. The Master has come to save us." Chenxing steps forward as everyone collapses. The range of this skill is truly extraordinary. Lai rushed to hug him. "Master, are you all right? I've finally found you." Guru eyed Chenxing. "So you're Lily's master? Why are you wearing poacher's clothes?" He frowned, assessing her. "You've never met me before?" She replied, "I've only seen you in Lily's memories. This is the first time we've met in reality." Lily introduces her. "Master, this is Kururu, also a sacred beast chosen by the Holy Sword. Thanks to her, I was able to find you." He was stunned by this first encounter. From this, Trontin surmised that if what Kururu said was true, then the one who attacked him and Lona when he first entered the rainforest was at the back gate of the Iron Blood Gang's camp. Luna eyed the place Hija had led her to with suspicion. Was this really a survivor camp? Why is there no one here? She wondered if they'd run out of supplies. Did they discover the rain god's location and act without me? Hesha quickly departs. "No, the squad leader would never leave without me." And the spirit beast cage is empty. Lona examines the unconscious figures, realizing they've all been checked by the spirit beast. It resembles her people, but feels different. Haya is certain. The rain tree god was here. She warily eyes the group in the distance. The rain god. Lona happily calls out to her brother, relieved that he's all right. Haya stops her, saying, "Wait, don't forget the rainforest god can bewitch people. It's possible your brother is being controlled right now," but frowned as he asked, "What does the rain god want with the master?" She points her gun at them. The rain god usually controls people to kill each other, but perhaps it noticed his power. "I'll draw their attention. You two find a chance to use the earpiece to wake the others." A surge of power blasts towards Kuru, and a shocked Chenxing asks, "There are still some left?" Seeing Lily charge towards her, Hesha isn't surprised. The distance is too great for a one-hit kill. She attacks her opponent, those wretched poachers. "What do you want?" Chenxing directs Fish to use his domain magic on the Iron Blood Gang members, while Bai removes the earpiece and puts it on Chenxing. "Master, please come to your senses." Lona held another earpiece nearby. "Brother, you're confused." "Luna, what are you doing here?" Ba happily asked. "Master, do you recognize me?" The girl breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed he had regained consciousness. Chenxing took off his earphones and asked suspiciously, "Regained consciousness? I used the lightning sword to regain it long ago." Lily unleashes a sword strike, declaring, "Just give up." Guru felt insulted. "How dare you treat me like this?" She launches a tentacle towards Hesha. Ba grits his teeth. That damned rain spirit will pay for bewitching Master and Rona. She immediately lunged to attack Guru's tentacle, stunned that a physical attack could harm it. Lily rebukes, "Father, why are you siding with the poachers?" She urges, "Lily, you're being controlled by the rain god. Wake up." Chenxing stands in confusion, wondering what exactly happened over there. He only remembers things after regaining consciousness. Back at the survivors' camp, several people lie unconscious on the ground, and the mysterious entity is here, stirring up a commotion outside. "We can't just sit here." The controlled rat approaches the unconscious people. Gru says it's time to offer up power, and it gradually seeps into Naru's body. A notification reminds him that life force enhances the physique, and Chensing quickly reminds him, "Liba, stop. Something's not right. Guru swears he won't let you grave robbers get away with this." Her tentacles lash out at Haya, who immediately retaliates. "Die, monster." The gun in her hand fired at the opponent's tentacles. At that moment, the manipulated Naru appeared, only to be pierced by a tentacle, leaving Chensing and Lily in stunned disbelief. Oh, heavens. Haya is shocked to see a familiar face. Naru? Lily's mind begins to reel. What exactly is going on with Master? I'm a little confused. Chensing thinks the boy couldn't have recovered so quickly. The real killer of the innocent is someone else. He asks Avalon if she can heal the boy's wounds, but she refuses. You want me to heal someone who joined a poaching gang and harmed spirit beasts? Sorry, I don't want to save him. Chensing begins to tempt her. If you help me, I'll take you to a place with tons of older sisters like that. Is Avalon actually falling for it? As the girl transforms into a sword, he tells them to protect Luna at all costs, no matter what happens. Naru's body twitches, and something emerges saying, "Annoying brat." Guru kicks him away, saying he should be studying instead of poaching spirit beasts in the rainforest. Humans are so wicked. Haya catches her friend, but Naru even used children as shields for her. That power surges into her. Kuru denies it, saying she doesn't understand what control I'm talking about. He volunteered to die. She was stunned. Why did her power suddenly activate? Memories of Naru flashed before her eyes, from his childhood to the moment his parents were taken by monsters. From then on, Naru held a grudge. Damn rainforest god, I will kill you. She was stunned. These were the memories of the kid from the poaching gang. She didn't remember doing this. Just who are you? Hija gathers the power of the Thunder Beast in her palm as fresh blood splatters. She sneers. You've killed so many, you can't even remember who's who. Kururu coughs up blood from the blow. Meanwhile, he checked on Naru, and Lily wondered if he could be saved after such severe injuries. Avalon responds, questioning if she's underestimating the power of the strongest holy sword. When healing you and Lily, sharing my power will prevent any more explosions. Chensing and Lily were astonished as they watched the healing energy envelop him. This recovery rate is insane. So this is the power of the strongest holy sword. Meanwhile, Guru's body collapses to the ground, her tentacles detaching. All right, Guru, her body and power will be mine. Is this what it feels like to have a body? Hija watches in horror. She can still move, though. Tendrils wrapped tightly around her as a dark voice echoed, I'm curious. How did you end up in your current form? Before I figure out how you came to be, stay put, in the secret realm. Hezia sinks deeper. Fish anxiously calls out, Master, look over here. What has piqued his curiosity? The monster asks how it feels to be devoured by your own creation. What could the holy sword possibly be startled by? It was someone Lily couldn't believe. Could the Emerald Sacred Sword's creation, the Emerald Sacred Beast, really create monsters? Avalon reveals that the Emerald Sword can manipulate emotions, and this creature is likely a collection of Kuru's negative feelings, so powerful it can turn against its master. The monster sneers, calling them pathetic spirit beasts for protecting the humans, loyal to a race that slaughtered their own kind and assuming they don't know what humans have done. Let's see if you still want to protect humanity after you learn of their sins. He carries Naru away from the tentacles. Lily steps in to defend, a truly difficult opponent. Tentacles rise from below like mushrooms. They reached for Chensing's arm before he could react, and the others, unable to escape, could only helplessly call out to their master as Li sliced through the disgusting tentacles. He coughed violently, but he was still alive. Avalon spoke up. Thanks to me, you better live a good life. I still want to go see that place full of big sisters. This feeling? Could this be the Sacred Sword's secret realm? The girl warns. This place is disgusting. You watch over me and don't let my noble body soak in this vile water. From the mud, corpses emerge, mindless and frenzied, their growls echoing all around. They all lunged toward the women encased in bubbles, and Chensing fought them off alone to protect them. Get out of here, Aeon warned. Hey, it's just you now. If you recklessly use my power, you might explode and die. He fought hard, his powerful sword slashes meeting the monster's outstretched claws. It sneered, I'll peel you, make you into a garment for common beasts, and obediently become our love tree. Chensing inquired, were these zombies originally poachers? Avon is surprised. How can this human wield my power alone? And why does he possess the aura of a golden dragon? Lily has no memory of the world of magical beasts and has lost some of the golden dragon's power. Could it be as she suspects? He calls out to Lily, I'm coming to save you. As the blade struck the bubble surrounding her, it clung to the metal like a viscous fluid. Chensing was bewildered as he was pulled inside, then transported to another space. Here, Lily and Chenxing are cooking together, and Avalon suspects this is a hallucination Lily once saw. He wondered how they'd entered Lily's illusion, and she explained. We've fallen into an illusion because the fluid that splashed on us contained hallucinogenic components. But why Lily's illusion? That's because I used the remaining power of the Jade Sword Saint here to enhance our 5 senses, allowing us to share in another's illusion. Chenxing winked and said, Sorry to keep you waiting. Lily, you can eat whatever you want today, so enjoy. Observing from behind, he was speechless. Even in an illusion, she still loves to eat? He lifted her chin in the illusion and asked, After eating all of this, can I eat you? Lily immediately agreed. Of course, no problem at all. Chenxing facepalms in exasperation. What are you even imagining? I would never say something so cheesy. Lily was startled to see him shatter the illusion, which had 2 masters. Avalon was impressed. Oh, so you can use resonance to influence another's illusions with your own strong emotions. As expected of you. Lily finally awakens while he's too embarrassed to look back at her. Avon reminds Chenxing to keep an eye on Hesia. What about that other person? Shouldn't we be concerned? He decides they should enter her illusion, as she seems to be in great pain. Her illusion is a beach with blue sea and white sand. Hesia runs happily along the beach, calling, Brother, hurry up. The man was gentle and caring, telling her to be careful and not to fall. But one day, his expression turned sinister, and he self-destructed. Haya is ensnared by the tentacles, able only to cry out for her brother before submitting herself to the experiment. A researcher asked if she was sure about undergoing the modification experiment, promising great power upon its success. But if it fails, Hesia agreed, willing to do anything for revenge. As she lay on the table, she endured the agonizing transformation. The staff murmured that the subject's human form remained intact after the injection. Could their first experiment to merge spirit-beast power with a human body truly be on the verge of success? Scales gradually covered Hesia's skin, and she cried out in anguish. Brother, I miss you so much. Time passes, and she becomes adept at slaying monsters, when a familiar voice calls out her name. She turns back, overcome with emotion. My love, you've returned. My love, do you even recognize me? Does this form scare you? Chenxing embraces Hesia, comforting her. No, Lily worried. Wasn't it too cruel to wake her up, Master? Avon concludes that all this tragedy was caused by the Holy Sword's abuse of power. He pushes her away, saying he has something to discuss with Hesia. Hesia responds, What is it? Meanwhile, outside the secret realm amidst the lush mountains, Bugust is locked in a desperate battle against Fish's seemingly endless tentacles. Though the Holy Sword enhances life force, this is beyond bizarre. They're virtually unkillable. As for the monster, it's left, and I don't want to waste time with you. It's time to purge the humans in the rainforest. It infiltrated the body of an unconscious person on the ground, but the monster's plan failed as a wing of fire sword pierced its form. Chenxing landed on the ground. He was back, and the trio were safe and unharmed. What is this monster's shock? Impossible. How did you escape the illusionary realm? Mind control is useless against them? I see. This holy sword can counter illusions, but how can there be 2 identical holy swords? Avalon declared triumphantly, With a host to wield me, I can finally run wild. As the king of holy swords, I can project an illusion of a holy sword for a time, perfectly replicating its power. Lily, in her fiery rage form, declares it's time to end this, as the Haya monster expresses its gratitude. Thank you for saving me. I almost succumbed to that illusion, and my brother's revenge remains unfulfilled. Chenxing replies that one shouldn't concern themselves with loved ones, as is human nature. The monster then swings its massive tentacles toward them. Don't think numbers will save you. It activates its life force to strengthen its body. Lee won't allow it. Is it trying the same trick again? Now, fuse the sword techniques, second reversal, wrathful flame, and impact stream. The monster finally knows fear. Damn, it's just a projection, so why does it feel even stronger than the original? Green tendrils lash out, dragging the monster toward them, and Hesia cries out, Got it! It struggled violently to break free, then activated its regenerative life force. Its vitality is shocking. No, it can't be. It's still not dead, and it's even bigger now? Chenxing cursed in frustration as he saw it grow even stronger. Damn it. Faye leads Lona into her secret realm. Once Fish is done, we'll back up Lily. Fish, open a dimension gate now, got it. Lona worried. Do you really have a way to deal with that monster? Chenxing calculated silently. After being enhanced with the power of life, defeating it with physical methods was nearly impossible. To defeat it, we need to reach Kuru, who's trapped inside the rain god's bed, and use the torrent sword with purification to awaken her. Hesia continues to fire at the monster. She grew more frustrated, cursing that she couldn't destroy all these troublesome tentacles. Chenxing instructed Bag to charge in with the holy sword, and Lily to assist from the side. The combined power of their holy swords, imbued with flames, slashes at the monster's body, creating an opening for him to reach Ruru. Let's go. It's discovered their intentions. You won't stop me. I'm not the only one who hates humans. From the distance, lone blue eyes gleam as Jin is on guard. What are these blue lights? The monster roared. My brethren are surging out of the rainforest to avenge the cruelty humanity has inflicted upon us. He watches in shock as the spirit beasts charge out. Why isn't she controlling them to help? She's controlling the magical beasts, wanting them to harm humans outside the rainforest. Chensing immediately gives an order. Fis went to stop the spirit beasts from harming humans outside, but she replied that this place needed the cleansing power of the torrent sword. He reassured her, saying the outside also needs cleansing power, but Avalon and Lily are here, so don't worry. Fish departs immediately, saying, "All right, Master, please be careful." He approached Lily, who awaited instructions. "Master, what should we do now?" Chensing takes the sword from her. "We'll switch roles so I can focus on attacking. You concentrate on purification." Lily obeys. "Yes, Master." The monster laughs gleefully, noting that the purifying power that threatened it has diminished. Then it's my turn to attack the sacred emerald sword, the sorrow of life's end. Chensing feels the immense pressure. Is he finally getting serious? Wielding a holy sword in each hand, he issues a challenge. "Come and get it." The monster has grown, now wielding massive tentacles as Chensing grips his flaming sword. He slashed a fiery arc towards his opponent, the two holy swords colliding in an explosive burst. In the sky, the helicopter slowly approaches the scene of the battle as Boss Min Lan steps out to observe. It seems their target is here. The monster began to moan. It hurts so much." He struggles to hold on, his body trembling. This won't do. He has to end this quickly. "Lily, Gru is in your hands." Lily acknowledges the order and rushes toward the monster's body. "Yes, Master." Its tentacles lashed out to stop her, but Lily sliced them to pieces, only for more to grow back. She couldn't help but curse. Damn it, if she overuses Sword Kai here, the projection power won't be enough to awaken Kuru. Just then, a familiar green energy shot towards the monster as Hija arrived to help. "Let me cover you. Don't just stand there." Lily seized the opportunity to approach the enemy, and with a quick thank you, her first strike shattered the barrier imprisoning Kururu. She approaches and calls out to her, "Guru, wake up at the edge of the rainforest. Fish's battle is coming to an end. Don't even think about leaving the rainforest. That giant serpent has absorbed all the toxic mist you spewed." Its body weakened, and it collapsed. She sighed in relief, relieved to have controlled the frenzied beasts, despite the effort it took. There are too many frenzied beasts to purify at once. First control them, then it's up to their master. Meanwhile, Kuru is lost in the fountain's illusion, as Min Lan suddenly joins the fray. Chensing quickly pushes Lily out of harm's way, managing to block her attack. But don't get cocky. Min Lan is intrigued by Chensing's power, and with a surge of strength, she sends him flying. "Still got some fight left?" Seeing Chensing fall, Lily worriedly called out to her master. Taking advantage of the moment, Min Lan strikes with her thorny tail, gloating as she hits her exposed weakness. Surprised to see them fall, Hisha pleads for their lives. "Boss, if it weren't for the Stardust Assembly, the Iron Blood Gang would be killed by the Divine Forest Guard." So Ming Lan agreed. All right, if my adorable Haya is pleading, then of course I won't make things difficult for that young man. But these two humanoid beasts, I must have them." With that, she immediately lunged toward them, but Avalon used her divine power to create a barrier, preventing Ming Lan from approaching. She knows the girl's background. Oh, that look, that power. "Are you Avalon?" The girl warned that even without a medium, she could easily defeat her, ordering her to take her people and get out of her sight, or they would all die. She glanced at the holy sword beside Chensing, realizing that the strongest holy sword lost by the Dark Guild was in his hands. She wondered if she could retrieve it with her own power alone, deciding it was best to be cautious. She changes her plans, deciding to call off the hunt and retreat. Her companion understands immediately. Obeying the order, they both boarded the helicopter and the rotors began to spin. The helicopter slowly ascends, leaving the area as Avalon contemplates the consequences of losing its conduit and the potential impact on the Chensing group. It's still too forced. When Fish returns and sees their condition, she's horrified. Meanwhile, on the helicopter, Min Lan checks a message she sent to her association contact. Avalon has awakened. The other party replied, asking if she had found the Avalon that the Dark Shadow Syndicate had lost and who currently possessed it. Ming Lan, wanting to negotiate further, replied that information wasn't free, as Hengmu's subordinate sat beside her, curious. "Boss, you seem happy, even though we're returning empty-handed?" She brings up something I still remember, about making it easier for us to hunt star beasts. "Did they divide the royal beast's legacy among the hunting parties?" She replied. "Of course I remember. Your extraordinary power comes from the royal beast's inheritance. But what does any of this have to do with why you're so happy?" Min Lan continued. "Avalon, the Golden Dragon Emperor's sword, possesses immense power, but has been dormant, like scrap metal. The association assigned the sleeping Avalon to the Dark Shadow Troop, hoping their leader could control the Holy Sword. But that useless bum not only failed to awaken Avalon, but lost it when their base was destroyed. Now, for the association, the whereabouts of Avalon is valuable intelligence. Yes. Recently, the young master of the Jiang family has been quite concerned about the missing Avalon, and information about it could earn us a great deal of profit from him, perhaps even helping us uncover the mysterious benefactor. Night falls at the Jiang family villa, and with the balcony door open, Xinling plots her escape. They want to lock me up? Not so easy. As soon as he finished speaking, a mouthful of water splashed onto her face. Jiang's head guard, Chu Yuan, warned, "Miss, please don't cause any more trouble. Following men is like trespassing into a hunting party and getting caught. You really need to reflect on your actions this time." She pleaded with Chu Yuan, "Can't you let me out? I'll increase your salary when we get back." He refuses, saying, "Forgive me, but I cannot follow that order, young miss." Xinling coldly scoffed, "Fine, don't let me out. I'll find my own way to escape." From his room, Jiang Kai watched this and thought, "How old is she? Why is she always so irritable?" He looked at a message from Ming Lan and muttered thoughtfully, "Chen Xing," realizing she'd run off to the rainforest. Turns out he really did take Avalon. It seems some extreme measures are in order. In Yang Kei's office, she stands before an analysis board. The one who rescued the Star Beast from the Dark Union, and the one who entered the training room the day Chen Xing had his accident. The intersection of these two clues points to the real culprit. If there's a spy, they're definitely on this list. I didn't expect so many names to appear on both lists. But if the condition is that they once served in the Human Survival Fund, then only he remains, Avon declared. Chen Xing overused my power, greatly depleting his soul's strength. Only the Emerald Holy Sword's life force can replenish it. I must trouble you to heal Chen Xing. Kruru gazed at his unconscious form and agreed. Chen Xing has been kind to us. I will help him heal. Lily worried. Will Master be all right? The girl replied, "He's just exhausted. He'll wake up soon after I enhance his life force, but soon could be a few days." After examining him, she reported, "His body feels like a bottomless pit. No matter how much life force I add, it's never enough." "Perhaps a few days," she says, shocking them. A few days. Did I drain him dry? She decided she had transferred too much life force. At this rate, our memories will merge. But so be it. I have nothing to hide. In Chen Xing's mind, a scene unfolds. The rainbed. He stares in astonishment at what lies before him. Chen Xing finds himself hanging from a trough by a monster. Who is this? Where did these other guys come from? Damn it, they dare steal our prey. How much prey has he stolen from us? This time we'll kill him for sure. He struggled, but his body wouldn't move. Had the Iron Bloods awakened? A group of star beasts gathered beneath an ancient tree. One asked Guru, "Did you run off to the human garrison again?" She replies, "Did I save another powerful friend?" Chen Xing catches the key point. Guru, could these be Kruku's memories as a spirit beast? So that's it, I must have passed out. Guru uses the Holy Jade Sword to enhance her life force and heal herself, and I can see her memories. Perhaps, after being strengthened by the power of life, Japquan can see through the thoughts and memories of others. The sword tells Kururu that it recognizes her daring actions to rescue her fellow spirit beasts from the hunting party. I will bestow the sword's power upon you, allowing you to become my new master. With the Holy Sword's power, I can save even more friends. The Holy Sword and Guru merged their power. Clutching the sword's hilt, Guru declares she can now save all the captured spirit beasts. Kururu leveled up to a knight, and as she told him her story, she realized she'd been too naive, underestimating humanity's malice. When I gained power and attacked the hunting party, they raided our gathering place. It was then that Chen Xing realized Guru was recounting her past. Suddenly, curses erupted around them. "You beast dare to run, die!" "Let's see if you dare run away now," he stammered. This is a group of people attacking the spirit beasts with firepower. Guru asked angrily, "Humans, what are you doing?" She slaughtered all those who dared disturb the forest's peace, and now, facing Chen Xing, Guru couldn't control the hatred that memory evoked. The emotion monster has appeared, born from Kururu's hatred for humans. However, the Holy Sword of Emerald separated me from Guru, plotting to keep her from the cycle of hatred. But you know how that turned out. Chen Xing realizes this is Guru's past, and in the present, his body is enduring the pain. Veins bulge on his face as Guru worriedly asks, "What's wrong with him?" The sword replies, "The life force must be working. He might wake up soon, but Kuru, you should be careful." She wonders what she should be careful about. After receiving so much life force, he's overflowing with energy, so be careful he doesn't have ulterior motives towards her. Just then, Chen Xing awoke, immediately grabbing Guru and pinning her to the ground with surprising strength. Guru cried out, "I'm not human! What are you doing?" Is anyone there? Come and control your master. Everyone else is ignoring him. At the Jiang family villa, Xinling demands, "Let me go." The Jiang family head retorts, "You've grown your wings and won't listen anymore, sneaking into the hunting party on your own. Unrepentant even in the face of danger." Jiang Kai interjected, "She wasn't like this before. Someone must have corrupted her." He was surprised to hear this, waiting for him to continue. Jiang Kai revealed, "I heard that she and a man named Tran Tin infiltrated the hunting party together. I sent people to investigate, but the informant was killed by a spirit beast's sharp sword attack, and Chen Xing just so happens to have a spirit beast skilled with a sword." Days later, he returned, thinking to himself that the matter of the rainforest deity was over, and his trip abroad had finally